Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and of course, today is it's Thursday, and of course, last night we had our movie night on Wednesday instead of Tuesday. We played Real Genius, followed by Moonshot, but we only showed part of Moonshot because we don't want to kind of preempt Moonshot for the talk, and then we got into the third movie, which is Network, which is the topic of today's show, is comparing what the producer Network was saying in 1976 versus what's happening in the modern era today of 2023, which isn't so much TV networks anymore, but includes social media networks. YouTube is a platform that is very much where the fictitious network UBS is in the social media platforms, and also in the non-social media platforms, as YouTube is becoming a cable system for many customers that depend on them to watch TV shows. Because people have getting rid of the traditional cable, or traditional cable systems realize that they could just be sending the signal to your home, that is the internet, and then you can pick your own package, okay, a la carte. What I think is interesting to think about is as we go through in 2023, there has been a lot of strange, weird, unusual stuff that keeps coming up over and over again. Well, actually, we didn't get a chance to watch Police Academy. So I actually decided to go to sleep, as I realized Police Academy would be a good rerun for another day. We'll probably do that one next Tuesday. And then we put Police Academy 2 in there as well. So we can watch Police Academy 2 and Police Academy 1. So, who is the Howard Beale of YouTube? It's not me. I'm not Howard Beale of YouTube. I'm one of the older stage reporters that kind of like sticks with the old platform agenda, keeping it simple, keeping it fun, but within reason. How you doing, Katie? I don't even know who here would be like Howard Beale on YouTube. Maybe Alex Jones was like Howard Beale until he was thrown off the platform. But Alex Jones kind of knew, and he was going to be thrown off the platform. So he didn't make a big deal about it. He just said, I'm going to be thrown off the platform because I'm too outspoken, too much in your face, and too clearly stating my point of view. And the powers to be at YouTube just absolutely could not stand that. Especially under Susan Wojcicki. Susan Wojcicki, which is very much like a character Diana, was trying to promote a progressive platform because she knows that it's sold. Okay, it's kind of... How you doing?
Good morning, Michelle.
How you doing?
Are you bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning?
Well, I did sleep pretty good.
Nice.
But
did you have any?
But I did not. Let's see. Let me slide the screen around here a bit. Holy crap!
All right.
How did the screen get so big? All right, I got it. I gotta just get to turn the chat on so you can see it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be driving, so I probably won't be able to see it. But thank you. I appreciate that. Did you have any sexy dreams or any superhero dreams? I love those.
I saw Real Genius, at least most of it anyway.
That's a great movie. What did you think of Real Genius?
I think that that one young man liked that girl Jordan.
Yeah, what do you think about that age difference, though? Isn't that a little bit odd? I mean, he's only like 14 years old, right? He was a freshman in high school, and then he's a college student. So she's got to be at least 18 or 19, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't cover that, and it's also a Disney movie. Did you know that, Michelle?
Well, it's funny though in the movie though, she didn't seem that much older than he was.
Nah, she had a very childlike look on the world.
I mean, she may have been very childlike, but she may also have been the same age too. I mean,
No,
we don't
she
know
was not.
anything. She may have gotten into the same program he did.
No, that was Michelle. That would have been in the plot. You know, she was a regular student. The only other person that was admitted at his age was Chris Knight. You know, the
Right.
the other guy.
Right.
So yeah, she was definitely older than him. It's all right. I mean, I'm not hating on it. I've been with older chicks, but just saying, it was a little odd for a Disney movie.
Well, I want to get back to
But
the
great
main
movie.
topic we were talking about, which is the movie network, because we saw it the second time. This time, Tiger Kitty got a chance to watch it with me, and
I heard that you only played Moonshot for 5 minutes.
yeah, something like that. we forgot to
How did that?
We forgot to rewind the videotape. It was actually more like the last hour, actually, from what I saw on the timeline.
Nah, it was 5 minutes. It was 5 minutes.
I
That's
know.
funny.
But as long as the cigarette break. Because it seems that the VLC doesn't automatically rewind the films.
Smoking's a dirty habit. I don't like smoking. And it makes you smell. Like,
Yeah.
you know what smokers smell like. Have you ever kissed a smoker, Michelle?
What's that?
Have you ever kissed a smoker?
Yes, I have.
Did you like it?
No.
Did you like the taste? No.
No.
Yeah, see? Even if they chew gum, like, you're still gonna taste that. It's nasty.
Sometimes it's hard to hide the taste of a cigarette's nicotine, and just not my thing.
Right.
So we got some chat questions here.
Whereas if you kiss somebody that
Network
smokes
and Police
marijuana,
Academy were reruns, but that's cool. They were good. Tanny said good morning. Philip Pencil Star says I was thinking about the movie last night. And I was
hi
thinking of
Krista,
always.
hi Caney, hi Dabs, hi Zero Cool, hi Pretzel Boy, hi Mr. T.
Yeah, he's
2.0.
here today. I saw him. He was the first one on the chat this morning.
Who's Zero Cool?
Yes, isn't that true? That interesting to think about how that some of the stuff parallels 2023 that they were talking about 1976. Inflation, the price of oil,
That's
the
a good song.
recession/depression, the Communist Liberation Party, really a group which really in some ways is related to Antifa. It all seems to have a tie-in. And the producer in 1976 kind of was prophesizing for 2023 because everything he was talking about, maybe the names have changed a bit, but the storyline's the same. And here is this man, Howard Beale has an epiphany about what's going on, kind of like Alex Jones. Or maybe there's others like Alex Jones on YouTube still, I don't know. But anyway, quartering isn't quite like Alex Jones. It doesn't go out there screaming in your ear. Talking about how the system is, you're being screwed by the system, which is kind of true, right? And then finally, like, almost like Google Alphabet pulled him aside and said, hey, you can't say that. Because it's affecting our bottom line. Now, you either get with my
I don't like
program
people.
or you get off my platform. That's kind of what he was saying. The guy, Derek Jensen, was trying to tell Howard Beale. Either get with my agenda or get off my platform.
What do you think about? Remember that marriage, that gay marriage case where like this guy, he wanted bakery to make a a wedding cake for his gay marriage, but they didn't want to bake that cake, and then California
There
made
was a
them bake
couple
the
of
cake.
bakeries that were that way.
Yeah, but what do you think about that? You think that bakeries should be allowed to choose, who they want to service, or do you think that they should just be required to service everyone?
Well,
That
bakery
doesn't
is
make
a,
any
is a
sense, does it?
private entity. I mean, this is the thing. Do you have the right to force a company to bake a cake for something that they
No.
don't honestly believe in? Or do you think they should be a
Even
little
if
more
you just
clear
don't
in the
want to do
door
it.
and saying is,
Like, imagine.
like maybe you should just say it on the door nicely and say, please know all orders are per order or per discretion of the management. So people know that maybe bakery will or will not bake the cake based on, I don't know. If there's the only bakery in town and there's no other bakery nearby that they can go get a cake. Because it's
Why
kind of
can't
a
they just bake it
monopoly.
themselves?
Maybe they need to be a little more lax about it.
No.
But if
Come on, Michelle. A lot of businesses say, no shirt, no shoes, no service. Well, I'm
Well, that's
sorry.
because
That
of
means
Lord of
that you
Hell.
get to
That's
choose who
because of
you want to
that.
service. I've been in other stores where they don't mind if you don't wear a shirt.
Yeah, but that's the Board of Health that requires that. It's not the business that makes that policy. I mean, you can't enter a building with no shoes and no shirt. Okay?
Why no shirt? I get the no shoes thing, but why no shirt? What does the shirt have to do?
Well, because they don't want to see your hairy chests for men and big boobs
I
for
don't have a
women.
hairy chest. Mine is smooth.
Yeah. Absolutely, Phillips Pretzel Store. Absolutely. It's a real issue. What's going on? But now, some of you are probably asking, who is the Deanna Christensen? Who
Who
the
is that? I don't
one?
even know.
Well, if you watch the movie network, you know who she is. She's the only woman in the movie, lead woman in the movie. I do
Deanna
see a little bit of
Christensen?
noodles in her. I do see a lot of Honest Frank, and some of the other characters in the movie.
So they're arrogant.
No. Deanna isn't so much arrogant, and neither is Noodles, for that matter.
Okay, well, Honest Frank is. We
But
can agree on that.
she's trying to say is I'm going to stand behind our Bill because he's what this network needs to be successful. And there's the other guys and the others in the news team. They're like, yeah, I don't know. We don't want to change the format because we have it good. We kind of covered news, journalism integrity, and all that, which I get that. I mean, because I'm one of the old school type. I'm like, yeah, but how far can we go before we turn our platform into a mockery? How you doing,
Mockery or
Gianni?
monarchy?
Welcome to the
Because
show.
both of those are terrible.
What's that?
I said, did you say monarchy
I
or
said
mockery?
mockery. A mockery.
Well, I dislike both of them. So let's not turn it into a monarchy either.
Because you know as well as I do, originally when YouTube was created, it was intended to be a platform. Originally YouTube was supposed to be a dating site. It didn't work out as a dating site.
A dating site?
A dating site. And then it became later on the platform that it is, where people could upload videos of things that they're doing. And then the YouTube originally policy was express yourself. Now it's become only express what we tell you you can express. I have another short version of that, which is go fuck yourself. So it's kind of sad, but it's true that the content has changed, and we know that drama is a major part of YouTube.
No, but why? Why does it have to be that way? It's only that way if you watch it and you follow it and you keep it going and you perpetuate
The reason
it.
why I think drama is a big selling part is because that people like
Only
the drama because it lets them forget their own lives. But
yeah, I think all the people that like drama have nothing in their lives to do that's worthwhile. I mean, when I see drama, I go out. I go to the gym. I go for a walk. I go for a hike. I go to a river. I go kayaking. I do all kinds of shit. I don't deal with drama. Fuck drama.
yeah, but you know what? There's a lot of desk potatoes that don't do any of that. I'm kind
Yeah,
of in that category.
that's a good coin term, Michelle. I like that. Desk potatoes. That's actually accurate. A lot of desk potatoes.
I mean, I'm a little bit active, but I'm not exactly super active. So the thing is that for me and for others,
now I know you have a hurt knee.
Our whole lives revolve around the little YouTube, social media platforms.
Michelle, I know you have a hurt knee, so I understand you can't be as active as somebody without a hurt knee. But I do believe that anybody, doesn't matter who it is, could do something a little bit more than they were doing yesterday.
Yeah.
You're taking, 10 minutes to walk in the neighborhood, go for 20.
Well, since today is going to be, I think, about the same temperature as yesterday, and I'm not going to be going to Cumberland Farms again because I don't really have the extra money to throw around. So let's get some of the questions read because we got a whole bunch of them I didn't get to.
That's
Gemini Jen says,
I think
early no shirt, no shoes, no service. Signal Science had a little tag reading, order the Board of Health. Except even today, there's no federal state law saying you have to wear shoes in a restaurant. Maybe that's true. As a customer.
Right, if you go down to the beach,
do you really want to give a person athlete's foot or toenail fungus in a restaurant?
I mean, well, if you're silly enough to not wear shoes, I think you're taking a risk, right?
And never mind dirty, smelly feet. You really want to deal with that too? Probably not. Philip Pretzel Store says some people are addicted to watching it and maybe even being part of it, but they'll never talk against it even if they know it's wrong because they can justify it in a heartbeat. Yeah, well, that's what I said.
Like
I'm kind of in the middle. I kind of sit on both sides of the fence, so.
Michelle, can I talk to you about something real quick on that topic? So I was talking to just Miss Jamie about, just kind of everything that's been going on. And she told me at one point that you didn't, want to be in the drama community, but that you were, entertaining the idea because it sells. So,
Yeah.
are you just about, the bottom dollar? Will you just do whatever makes you the most amount of money? Is that, your work ethic?
I like to do not so much necessarily what brings me all the money. I like to do what I feel needs to be done.
Okay, well, that's
there's sometimes that we do dip the toes in the drama community, even though there's a piranha in there. You know that. But I really rather kind of like to try to stay kind of, balanced. Just like the old Fox News, fair and balanced. I just try to be open to as much as I can so I can understand what's going on. So let me get back to the last questions here. Some people are hopelessly addicted, and it's a shame because they're the ones that can speak up for the victims and do the most good. Yeah, but you know what? At the same time, they also are allowing this stuff to go on. Just like those people who sit in front of their 21-inch TVs back in 1976, watching all the news and hearing all the craziness going on, passively just watching. Because they're so unplugged that they don't know what to do. Or maybe they don't care because they're so anesthetized that they can't understand that they feel like they have no authority, no ability to speak up, even in any iniquities that are going on in the world today. That's the thing that makes it really interesting.
Who said that comment, Michelle? I didn't hear who said that.
That was Philip Pretzelstar. Okay, I know how to check off the screen again. I'm sorry about that. Let me get that back on the screen for you. Because that's what we're reading is comments from the people. Because those are the people.
I can't.
Hold on, man. I'm getting it on
I'm driving, so I'm sorry. But I'm driving, so I can't really see.
It's one of those glitches in Google Chrome that just frustrates me. They're giving it.
Michelle, real quick, kind of off topic, but about pretzels. What's your favorite kind of pretzel? Do you like pretzel bites? Do you like salted pretzels, plain pretzel? Do you like it with
fresh
cheese
ones
on your
that you
pretzel?
get at the fresh pretzel kiosks? That's the ones I like.
Yeah. With salt?
Yeah.
Do you dip it in like dipping sauce, or do you just eat it regular?
No, I
like
just eat it just like that.
Oh, okay. I like it with cheese.
I like it. I would like it with the salt if the salt stayed on the pretzel better, but I know they don't. So then after I eat my pretzel, any salt that's still sitting in the bag, I just pour it down my throat.
Oh God, that's too much salt for me. Oh my God, Michelle, you just made me squirm.
So he says exactly they're giving their tactic approval when they is the fact contributing to a lot of the negativity. You're absolutely right, Michelle. Dab says, how about it walk down to the senior center, Michelle?
Yeah, that's only 10 minutes away, right, Michelle?
Well, right now it's open as a cooling center.
Of course it's a cooling center.
I didn't mention that yes, Winston's Senior Center and Town Hall right now are open as cooling centers. The Senior Center is open from 8 to 3 as a cooling center at this time. Let me get the phone out here so I can read this.
Michelle, imagine if you met someone at the Senior Center.
Actually, in my case, I think the town hall is a little closer to me. Well, they're both about the same distance. Let me just get the information out for people so they know about the senior center, because I don't think you'll know about the cooling centers. Winston did open up the cooling centers. Let's get this news. Okay, scroll back. We got so many news articles. Let's see. There's so many news articles in here. I didn't get a chance to go through it. Heat. Here we are. Cooling centers to be open to Winston on the 7/26th through Sunday, the 30th. First one is at the Town Hall, the Francis P. Hicks Room, 2nd floor, 338 Main Street, Winston. Monday 8 to 4, Tuesday 8 to 4, Wednesday 8 to 4, Thursday 8 to 6, and Friday 8 to 12 noon. So that's when when the senior center is open. The Winston Senior Center and disabled 55 and older, Lady Halliburton Avenue. Monday 8 to 3, Tuesday 8 to 3, Wednesday 8 to 3, Thursday 8 to 3, and Friday 8 to 3. Today's Thursday, so the library building is also open, but it doesn't say the hours. But still, gives you some ideas. Let's not forget the library over on your side of town. Right, the library on my side of town.
Michelle, are you a fan of squirt guns?
I'm a fan of squirt guns.
Are you a fan of squirt guns? Do you like squirt guns?
No, not really.
No.
I'm doing fine, Krista. Thank you.
What about slip and slides? You like slip and slides?
Um, that's how I worked my first tooth that I lost up here loose. The second time I went to the dentist. I haven't got on the slip and slide wrong, but oh my god, what was I, 12? Something like that.
You were 12 years old, you went on a slip and slide and you knocked out a tooth?
No, the tooth was already wired back in place, but it got worked loose again.
From
So
the
my
slip and
mom
slide?
rushed me back to the dentist to make sure that it was still okay. And it was. You just had to tighten the wires a little more.
I didn't know they were so damn dangerous.
Yeah.
What about, alright, I've only done this once. I haven't seen it done in a long time. What about riding blocks of ice? Have you ever done that, where you like sit on a block of ice and ride it
I
downhill?
never had blocks of ice. We never had that kind of technology.
Technology, yeah.
No, really, seriously, we didn't, because they didn't make 10-pound blocks of ice anymore. They really don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen them.
Big blocks of ice that you're talking about, they don't really make that too much anymore available for sale. So riding on blocks of ice doesn't really seem to be something that a lot of people would be able to do. Need some kids that
it's too bad, because from the time I remembered it, it was fun.
Well, like I said, let me take a quick look at something here. Speaking of ice, speaking of temperature, speaking of weather, let's get today's forecast. Right now it's 26 degrees Celsius, which isn't bad. And it's a little warm, but it's going to be the same temperature as yesterday, 29 degrees, with 80% chance of thunderstorms. Friday will be sunny at a high of 30. Saturday, 50% chance of rain, a high of 29. Sunday, 23. Monday, 24. Tuesday, 23. Wednesday, 23. Oh, sunny, by the way. Thursday, 25 with cloudy, mostly cloudy. Friday, 23 with 70% chance of rain. And Saturday will be 22 degrees and sunny. So, it looks like it's going to be a slight cooling trend. Woo! I'll take that.
Nice. Yeah, so I knew it wasn't going to be a...
And then tomorrow, me and Krista are going to go down to Walmart. And then maybe go ahead, stop over, break some bread over there at Wendy's. And also got to get some more lemon juice so I can make some more homemade lemonade.
Now, I've got a question for Krista. Krista, I know you got the beach pass so you guys could go to the beach. Will you guys go to the beach this weekend?
I don't know. I mean, possible, because Noodle sounds like he's got something else going on, so... I don't know what Chris is doing on Saturday.
Even if he doesn't have something else going on, Michelle, you could tell him to just meet you guys.
Yes, I know. Friday we're going to Walmart tomorrow, absolutely. And we can take a look at some of the bathing suits.
Hell yeah. I saw them on sale for $30. Now, maybe the one you wanted was $40, but still $10 less. You can look at some of the other ones.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I want to go pick up some more lemon juice down at Market 32.
Make some lemonade.
I'm out of food stamps for the month, so I gotta be easy on my food budget, because now I'm cutting into my checking account. So.
Really? You're out of food stamps? It's too bad. I remember when you had a surplus.
Yes, everyone needs to have surpluses too. But maybe we can get one at Walmart. Let's see if we can find a 4X, just to be safe. Definitely have to see if we can find something that fits. I like the black one. You like the black one? That thing was like skin tight, like a skin suit.
Michelle, wear some clean underwear and bra and stuff, and then try on the swimsuit.
I always put clean underwear every morning anyway.
Well, sometimes I don't wear underwear, so that's why I just said that.
I mean, shit, I could almost go in the water like this. You know, what I'm wearing right now.
No, you don't want to wear something like a dress, Michelle. That's going to stick to you. You want something...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it would stick to you. Yeah, it would. My daughter wants to go with us, so that would make sense. I'm sure your daughter wants to go swimming too, right? Does your daughter know how to swim? I mean,
yeah, I mean, if you hold her hand and you stay with her... They only give me
195. They don't even give me 200. The people are too cheap to give me the extra $5. Like...
Are you really saying people are too cheap to give you $5 when they gave you 195?
I think the USDA should just someone just keep food stamps where it is until the recession/depression's over. Because now, as I said earlier on another show, it's now 31 attorneys generals in 31 states are starting to ask if there's price gouging going on in the grocery stores. I personally tell you, my opinion is, it is not off the menu as a possibility that there could be price gouging going on in the grocery stores. There could very well be. I mean, come on. When we all get the pandemic relief, they got so much money coming in, they were like rolling in the dough. And nobody cared because they were getting so much money. But today, people are struggling, and the emergency pandemic ended earlier than Biden wanted because, like Congress said, it's time to end this stupid thing. Instead of saying, well, wait a minute, the food stamps should continue because the situation is different now. We got a depression coming in. People are struggling. Now they're foregoing food. The grocery stores are being affected now. Grocery store chains are closing stores. Even Walmart is closing stores. Not just in areas with low activity, but especially those areas. Or in Oregon and Washington because of shoplifting, but because they are not making money right now. So these stores are like, what are we going to do? We're losing money. We have to make a profit. Again, this is what I was talking about in the movie. I was talking about the exact same thing. We have to make money. It's sad that it's gotten to that point. We're losing stores. We're losing Stop and Shop. Kroger's in trouble. We don't have a Kroger in Winston, but I do know Kroger, and Safeway is having trouble. All these stores are facing less customers with less buying dollars, so a lot of food ends up sitting on the shelves, going bad after 2 weeks. Like for fresh produce, they have to throw it away. And that's costing the stores a lot of money. And so what are the stores going to do? If they can't sell the stuff, it's going to go bad. It's affecting their bottom line. They realize if they raise prices, people are going to buy even less stuff. But their suppliers are raising their prices, and they have no choice but to pass the price hikes on to the customer. So who's really the fault here? Is it the store, or is it the wholesalers that sell them the produce, for example, or the dairy products? It's kind of a combination of both, actually. Because in some ways, the stores, I don't think, really want to raise the prices, but if they don't, they're going to be out of business. And we're seeing that already happening.
They only gave you $195 for food stamps. Oh, okay.
I really wish they gave me a $1,095.
What? Why would you need $1,095 of food each month?
Well, when Original Caption came out, I said that you only get one. It came out $1,095, even though you said $195, but they heard you. And it was like, so closed captions kind of lie too. I wish I made $1,095 a month in food stamps. That's kind of what it would have to be to kind of compensate for the real price of things. If they gave
me $1,095 a month in food stamps,
it would have to be like $600 a month. Because the truth of the matter is,
I give up.
Because everything is tripled in price in the store. So yeah, $195. Let's just run it off. $200, $600 a month. That pretty much takes care of what I need for a budget. When they got the pandemic and they was giving us not $190, not $200, but $400, of course they had a surplus. And so did Ed, because we would be filling the bags up as fast as we could to stock up the pantry. And we have. In fact, last night, I had popcorn last night, for microwave popcorn that he bought. That he didn't even use. I was already separately bagged, so I just took one of the popcorns, popped it in the microwave, and had that when I was watching part of Real Network last night. So I was munching away on some popcorn on the side. How you doing, Gothic?
Hi, Gothic.
Yeah, $400 was enough for food. And that's what I'm trying to say, Krista. Instead, when they canceled the food stamps program, emergency pandemic allotment, so many people were now caught with their pants down because they couldn't compensate for the increase in the inflation.
If they were caught with their pants down, they didn't have money for food stamps. That's funny.
I mean, I'm not even talking about the Medicaid side of it, which is still a mess. For those of you who don't know, several states that disenrolled many people by default, they realized that they disenrolled people that were still quite eligible, and now these people have to re-sign back up again for Medicaid. And the reason is because so many people got the letters from Medicaid and were all confused. Wait, what? I have to do what? I have to reapply? I already did it was applying. So some people never reapplied, and so they got disenrolled. But then CMS said, hey, you know what, wait a minute. Some of these people maybe legitimately need to stay in the program. Well, if you guys find that out for your fact-finding, then put them back on the program. You already know their names, numbers, their client IDs. Get them back on the program.
Yeah, but some people shouldn't be on the program and take advantage of the program.
Yeah, some really did take advantage of it during the pandemic. Absolutely. But
like, Michelle, have you ever traded? I mean, obviously, if you did, don't say that you did, but you know what I'm talking about. People can trade food stamps for cash or goods or
I've seen
rides
that. Yeah,
or whatever.
I know about it, but I've never done it. I've never
done
it.
Good. Yeah, don't admit to that. Do not admit.
But the thing is that's kind of stupid anyway. For majority of people to do that, it's like, number one, it's illegal. Number two, then you're basically taking food out of your mouth, and what are you replacing with? Things that are non-food, right?
Liquor, cigarettes.
Extra money for bills, probably, right?
What do you think? All right, now here's a controversial one, because I actually like it when stores do this, but that's against the law. But you're not supposed to be allowed to buy hot foods with food stamps.
I think that in some counties, that is restriction has been lifted. You can
Really?
go in some counties in the United States. You can go to McDonald's. You can go to Burger King with your food stamps.
McDonald's and Burger King take food stamps? See, now that I don't like. Now, if it's some mom and pop shop that sells tacos and burritos,
yeah,
I think that's okay, because, like, some people that are homeless that have food stamps,
so I guess in some areas it's up to the counties. Connecticut County since 1959 have virtually no teeth, but most do. So the thing is, the counties that allow this action with the food stamp program obviously would allow you to buy hot food from the grocery store as well. You want some fried chicken with that? Sure. Would you like some nice, fresh, store-made pizza? Absolutely.
Michelle, I'm going to be right back because I'm going to go inside and there's going to be a lot of dogs barking.
Okay.
But I'll be back once I start walking them. So I'll see you in a bit.
Well, I'm a moderate, by the way, guys. I'm not a socialist. I'm a moderate Republican. I'm not on the left. I'm not on the right. I'm kind of in the middle. I'm kind of like similar to I'm part of the Purple Party. The Purple Party also includes the moderate Democrats. We kind of meld together, kind of making a nice purple flavor because red and blue makes purple. So moderates are kind of like the Purple Party. And this means that I look at things from both sides of the aisle, and based on what I see, I will sometimes take a Democrat idea, sometimes I look at Republican ideas, and I ask myself, is there something in the middle that makes any sense? So, that's the way I like to work it. Because for me, and I know someone else is streaming right now, I got a feeling, because I only got 9 people, but that's okay. For me, that's the way I like to do it. And it's just because there's some very interesting stuff on the right. There's some interesting ideas from the left. So then we can find a way to integrate the ideas together somehow. One of the things was, while the Republicans did rightfully say the pandemic is over, we don't need to keep paying all this money for food stamps and Medicaid on one sense. Let me say this to those people on the right side. The inflation isn't over, so why don't you draft a new bill that says go back to the pandemic double food stamps until the inflationary trend and it normalizes. Also, the Federal Reserve's idea that solving the problem with inflation will keep raising interest rates over and over again makes no sense whatsoever. Why? Because the sad truth is, every time you raise interest rates, everything gets more expensive. Thus, you're creating, by artificial means, an inflationary trend. It doesn't make any sense. You're actually causing food to go up, fuel to go up, household needs go up, because you're increasing the interest rate. The people have to pay more on their credit cards, and they're paying more on service fees for credit and loans. And, of course, companies have to pay more for their loans and business loans they need. So that means that their costs go up. If you really seriously want to stop an inflationary spiral, the first thing you need to do is either drop interest rates, maybe not by a huge amount, but drop them enough, say like 2 points, maybe 3 points. We're talking about the commercial lending rate, which is lower than the rate that you pay on credit cards. The point is, drop it like 2 to 3 points and leave it at that for at least 6 to 10 months, at least a year. the idea is, if you're trying to reduce inflation, you're not going to reduce inflation by increasing the interest rate. That's not going to work. It's already demonstrated. It's not working. Janet Yellen kind of knows this. It's not working. But it's an old tactic. It doesn't work in the past. It didn't work in the 1970s. And it ain't working today. So, think outside the box, guys. You guys worry about dollars and cents. Of course, you're talking about this so-called reserve currency, this bank digital currency, RBDC. You guys got another problem right now. Banks are failing left and right. Bank of America is struggling right now. Other banks are struggling right now. You guys got a bigger problem on hand. You're seeing the same thing that happened in 2007 and 2008. It's the same thing all over again. The entire system of dominoes is falling all over again as it did in 2007 and 2008 in the real estate market and the lending sector. Do you see that your solution isn't working? Because it's the same trick, the same one-trick pony that was done in 2007 and 2008. It didn't work then, and it didn't work now. That's scary, guys. That's scary. Which movie are you talking about? Bianca Dupre. I should say Amadeus. Okay, maybe I will. Amadeus. Amadeus. There's no R in it. Amadeus. Mozart. Yeah, okay. Artificially keeping them low isn't good. But the way the Federal Reserve does it at the board meeting is we had interest rates so doggone low in the mortgage and lending sector that everybody, including their son and daughter, got into the housing market, buying up housing stock left and right. And then, of course, the big corporations like Evergrande, BlackRock, which is part of Evergrande, took advantage of this. Big corporate landlords got into the market, bought huge tracts of properties. That was stupid too, but that's what they did. Then they weren't exactly getting a lot of new housing construction going on. It's just crazy. So I think if I was to talk to Janet Yellen, I would probably say to her nicely is, don't you think that this tactic of raising interest rates isn't helping? Maybe you should lay off it a little bit. Maybe drop it maybe a couple points. So that people can actually start to recover from the excessive interest rate that commercial banks are charging them, which they have to pay you. See, you gotta understand the way the systems all work. It's just like fish in a pond. Little fish gets eaten by bigger fish, which gets eaten by bigger fish, gets eaten by bigger fish, okay? The little fish, in this case, is the consumer. He has to pay his credit card, his mortgage, his car payment. That's the bigger fish. That bigger fish has to pay probably other lending institutions that lend them the money. So, like a bigger bank or Federal Reserve, and then that gets swallowed up by them. So there's lots of little fish, but only a few big fish. But once the little fish disappear, everybody else is going to disappear too. Because the little fish is what's keeping the system running. That's the problem when you start messing around with interest rates. I'll look for it. Maybe we should do is put some educational movies up on one of the channels too. even though it's an older movie. Just watch In the Dollar We Trust. I think you would be surprised how much all the systems that we're doing is driven by money.
All right, Paul said he's going to join on the panel in a little bit. So
whatever happened to Tom Hulse? Who's that, the actor in the movie Amadeus? I have no idea.
Amadeus.
Yeah, I never heard of this guy. Amadeus. She wants to see the movie again.
Oh, fuck the Amadeus.
I never
I'd like to actually watch Moonshot one of these times. You know, it sounds like we're still never going to see the movie.
Yeah, you know what? Since we have some time between the Noodle Show 7 and after this show, what I'll do is why don't I just start Moonshot and run it for
right now?
Like a couple of video plays on the lounge again so you can see Moonshot. Let's just show the whole playlist again. Because I don't think everyone wants to see. I mean, Moonshot I can put back on. Because I didn't even see that. Real Geniuses I saw.
Right, we don't need to see that.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah, we already saw Real Genius. I watched it earlier this month.
Right. We already saw Network, so we don't need to see that again. We only saw Police Academy once.
We don't need to see that.
Right.
We could watch Deep Throat again. That was a good movie. Remember Deep Throat?
Yeah, but that's in the porn network side of things. We could.
Type a 1 in the chat if you would like to see Deep Throat again.
Stream one site at a time. Right. I should only streamed one site at a time, so.
I wish we did like a retro porn movie night like we used to do, because like I think the retro ones are really funny. They have like dialogue and a plot line. You know, typically if you watch porn these days, it just goes right to the action.
Well, I mean, there's a few other movies that are pretty good. The Jerk's pretty good.
Oh,
Life Stinks is pretty good. One with Dudley Moore is pretty good. I forgot what that one was called. It was kind of a cute one, too. A couple Dudley Moores are pretty good. Life Stinks is fun. Yeah, he did. But he said to me, that's a different Moonshot movie. And then
there's two different Moonshots. I heard about that.
I didn't know that there was two different versions of Moonshot either.
Yeah, Wiggy told me.
But I thought it was still pretty good. But if you want to see something about the Moonshot, why don't you watch Apollo 13?
I don't think it's the same kind of... One's a documentary, right?
Apollo 13 is a live-action movie with using... actual character, some information from the actual Apollo 13 emergency with the failure of the two fuel cells in the launch vehicle. And so it was based on the actual experience of the actual Apollo 13 astronauts during the failure of their mission.
Okay, so Moonshot is about Apollo 11, probably a documentary. And Apollo 13 is about Apollo 13 live action with Tom Hanks, right?
Alright. Well, the point is, guys, is I did look to find weird science. I couldn't find that either anywhere.
What's the name of that movie where they gotta go to space to blow up an asteroid before it hits Earth?
Oh, that was either... Oh, shoot. Not Independence Day.
No. That was Aliens.
Let's try to think.
What was the name of that movie? I think Bruce Willis was in it.
Those two movies I saw about the asteroid and blowing it up.
Really?
I have to go look it up.
Do you like space movies?
So for right now, yeah, I do like space movies to a point.
But you've never seen Star Wars, right?
Star Wars 1977, I watched it when it was first on the movie theater.
What? Did you go and see it in theaters?
Yes, I went and saw it in 1977 when it first came out.
Now, I forget the lore on this, but wasn't the first Star Wars movie not that like popular because people had no idea about Star Wars, so they were just like, no? Or was it like insanely popular?
They went and saw it because it looked really cool and the story sounded very interesting.
Oh.
You know, the big classic battle, good versus evil, it was actually pretty good. A lot of people liked it in 1977. George Lucas didn't have access to low technologies that we have today, but he actually did make a lot of things happen with Star Wars that didn't happen before that. One of them was
the special
improving on the
effects in
sound
Star Wars
system.
are great.
Yeah, the special effects in 1977 were great for when they came out. Absolutely. That's the story. It's the story of Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and Darth Vader, and the rabbis, the
rabbis,
rebel forces versus the
the rabbi forces.
That was just an important part of it.
Yeah.
We should watch Howard the Duck.
Who put that?
What's
Howard the Duck?
Howard the Duck? Why don't we watch Babe Pig in the City? These are all kinds of great movies, guys, but I know that most of you guys at least want something.
He's got a Howard the Duck tattoo? Oh my god. That's gonna look really crazy.
I don't know much about Howard the Duck.
Me neither. But I remember there was a song that some radio DJ made.
Yeah, that was the song, yeah. Baby's cute. Absolutely. I mean, I know you guys like to watch more adult-oriented films with more adult themes. I mean, like, things that rated R, maybe PG-13. No. You guys are not really into family movies. I like family movies.
There's a time and place for everything, I feel like, Michelle. I like family movies. I like romance movies. I like crime movies. I like black and white movies. I like, current movies to a degree.
Yeah. Well, right now,
I feel like current movies are fucking stupid, though, and that there's nothing but reboots. Like, how can they argue against AI when they're practically doing what AI would do, and that's just rehash out old ideas?
It's just it, though. It's how it generates new ideas from old ideas. I'd like to see the AI solution, figuring out how you would solve this inflationary trend. Why doesn't the Federal Reserve just feed the question in the chat GPT and find out what the answer comes back?
Probably the answer would be like, it's time for guillotines. Let's chop off their heads, get rid of people that have been in power for too long. Tax the rich, feed the poor.
I don't know if they would suggest that. I mean, I know that the real world, the situation the Federal Reserve is doing is complicated, but there must be an easier way to do this. I think that just the simple idea of turning up and down the interest rate isn't going to solve things in the long term. So I guess Noodles is live today because we're down to about 9 people, so probably not going to have a very long show. I'll be running until about 12, and then we'll...
Michelle, I don't know if you need to base your shows off of what another streamer's doing. When I used to play Rocksmith, which is like a guitar game, I would always be like looking at what other streamers were doing instead of just streaming myself. and then I would like not stream if somebody else was streaming, and then I would never play the game. You know, because I'm either watching or
yeah, I understand
avoiding.
that. I get it. Well, it just seems kind of funny that the views are a little low right now, but it's not like it's not as bad
some
as
people
it was.
don't like me, Michelle. It could be that. It could be that people just don't like me.
Maybe.
We
have 83 people come and gone.
Here, I'll give you a like, Michelle. How about that? I dropped a like in the like jar, so.
I don't think there's any required minimum of viewers. It's just usually we've been seeing anywhere from 20 to 30 views. I mean, active concurrent viewers. 20 to 30 viewers. And we only got half that number today.
Paul said he was going to join, that he was doing yard work, so, you know. And then I saw in you did like a video vlog or something where you're like, why aren't people watching me? And people were like, oh, I'm sleeping, or oh, I had some stuff to do that morning. Michelle, you can't always
I know. Remember that was actually a video I did in Kick, and then I just copied it over to you too. Because like Kick was just as dead. Kick was just dead. I went over there, and I think I'm shadow banned on Kick or something, because people don't know I'm live on Kick. So I would go over to Kick, and I'd be like singing an auditorium all by myself, and like, what's the meat? Meat is the one you already got. It's the private link. It's the private link wiki, the one you have. The ones that ends with the letters EWB.
Here, I'll send it to her.
Well, you know what? If the people didn't actually try... Okay, she wants to come on now. Let me get her on here, okay. Okay, Emmett. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
How are you doing?
Come on, let's go.
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Michelle is very awake this morning.
Pretty much, yeah.
Ready.
I went to sleep about midnight. Actually, a little bit before midnight, actually. And then I ended up waking up at 4 in the morning.
Dex, come here.
Went back to sleep again. Woke up again at 5. Fell asleep again. Woke up at 8. Said to my brain, said, hey, I'm still watching this good dream. Let's finish it. Okay.
Oh, you did have it.
Obviously, I woke up at 8:30, turned off the second alarm clock. I said, you done watching the movie? My brain said, no, I'm still watching it. Okay, fine. Went back to sleep a little longer. Woke up at 8:30. I was like, I don't care if you watched it or not. I said, I gotta get up to get the show started. He said, my brain said, I'm satisfied. I said, good. I said, good.
I wonder if you had a
dream. I gotta get to work.
I wonder if you had a dream because you watched all that, like, movies and stuff before you went to sleep.
Oh, yeah, I definitely was thinking of Real Genius and Network. Somehow I married the two of my dream together.
Oh, yeah?
That is, some real geniuses get on YouTube and start creating crazy movies and stories to get clicks and views and had high CPM and RPM rates. Oh, wait a minute, that already happened. Styro Pyro, Garage 54, those channels already exist.
Michelle, do you think people watch your show not live? Do you think they listen to it?
They watch it. They
watch
it and listen to it, and they might even be listening to it on YouTube Music now as a podcast.
Yeah, I think so.
Given the number of people that watch the replays, I would say it definitely is the case. Okay, I got Paul wants to come back on again. Go ahead, Paul. How you doing?
Hey, friends.
Good morning. Good morning.
All right.
Good morning.
Whew. Just got done doing some yard work. Michelle, I cut all the shit down in my yard in May, and here we are July, and it's already grown back. What is it about this year? The weather's crazy. The
Yeah.
plants are growing at like 10 times as fast. I don't get it.
Well, that's because you got 10 times the moisture, 10 times the warmth.
I mean, yeah, we've had lack of rain this year, which is surprising. We haven't had that much rain this year, and it's still yet it grows. Yeah, neither.
That's because you got the
Neither here nor
humidity,
there.
which kind of counts as a hydration.
You should pour some of that arsenic powder on your grass, and then it'll keep the cockroaches in the grass away.
Yeah, some of that sulfuric acid there. But what's the acid, Michelle?
Boric
used
acid.
for the roaches? But yeah.
Boric.
What's going on here today? Michelle got rid of the
I
box.
wouldn't want to pour sulfuric acid on your lawn. You wouldn't have any lawn.
Not on the lawn, Michelle. No. You'll be fine. What's going on here today?
NASQ for your kick name. What do you mean?
Michelle, did you watch the movies yesterday? Did you see Real Genius?
I did see Real Genius, yes.
Yeah, what'd you think of it?
It was okay. I thought it was interesting that one guy liked that girl Jordan.
Yeah.
She kind of had hair kind of similar to Krista's. Kind of.
Yeah.
Kinda, yeah. What was your favorite part? What was your favorite part of the movie, Michelle?
Well, when he finally actually did manage to successfully find the secret tunnel.
Yeah, that was your favorite part?
Oh, the tunnel? Yeah.
It's almost like he knew it was there.
Would you ride that roller coaster, Michelle?
Yeah, I saw it.
Would you
I
ride
don't know
it?
if I'd ride that.
You wouldn't?
Is that what the one that went down to the secret lab?
Yeah.
I think if I didn't know what was expected and when I got under with my leg as it is, I probably would fall down the elevator shaft and end up on the bottom dead.
Nah. What about?
It's nothing crazier than a funhouse roller coaster.
It's interesting now. It was an interesting movie though.
What about when they were sliding around in the hall, Michelle, on the
on the simulated ice? Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Would you do that if you had a good?
That's when we were introduced to Jordan there.
Yeah. I don't like
Jordan.
Jordan.
Still has the bottom
really
of the coefficient of friction. Oh, okay.
I think Michelle would be banging if she went to that college. What about when they put the popcorn in the house, Michelle? At the very end, when they put the popcorn and hit it with the laser?
I didn't see that part because I was in and out making popcorn myself from my microwave.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
All right.
But I think it was still interesting to like that guy, like that girl Jordan. And I couldn't first determine if Jordan was a boy or girl because of all the craziness in the world today. And then I did a close up and said, "Oh, it's a female."
Yeah, Jordan was a female.
Oh, she definitely was a female. Yeah.
This was a Disney movie from the 80s.
I thought that was interesting when he said, well, he said the funny thing was an adult woman came into my room and she wanted to, she said, Jordan says, what?
Tracy was a Disney movie.
She wanted to knock you up. Yeah. But I wasn't interested. I personally
would have went for the blonde, Michelle.
Because Jordan says, because he says, I really wanted to have fun with you.
The guy?
You fag.
I mean, I don't remember any other blonde in that movie.
Really?
Unless you're talking about one of the beauticians.
No.
What about the girl Susan? That's the daughter of the dean.
Yeah, the blonde girl. Yeah.
Oh, the daughter of the dean.
The one who wanted to bang the youngin, whatever the kid's name was, but he didn't want to go for it. Instead, he went for the crazy girl Jordan. Yeah.
But he wasn't interested in her.
Yeah, but can you nail?
He confessed to Jordan that he wanted to
but can you nail a spike through a 2x4 with your dick? Because that was her requirement.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
A 2x4, no. Plywood, yes.
Okay. Well, you're out.
Is a household name. Right. That might be true, Dabs, because unfortunately I know I could change my name on Kick, but I chose not to. Part of the reason is because of the troll accounts. I don't really know.
Skynet Chris Knight.
You're changing my name.
I didn't know any other blondes.
Also, you can't have any
There's
spaces
like
in
no
your name
main
and
blondes in that movie other than Chris
So what are you
Knight.
going to change it to? NASQ underscore MicheleMarieDalene, or just NASQ. Can't use NASQ because somebody else might have that.
Who would have NASQ?
I believe the National Association of Sealed Quails has that acronym, Michelle. So we have to, they could be taken.
Oh.
Could be taken, but not likely.
Maybe it should be North Atlantic Snow Cream.
There you go.
North Atlantic? Well, yeah, I got... Yeah, but that also implies they also run Europe. I don't run Europe.
How about North African?
Oh, okay.
How about North Korean Snow Queen?
I don't run Korea either. It's not my realm.
Nobody runs Korea except for Shang Jong Blue, whatever his name is.
Well...
Sam Young.
Yeah, but you know what, though? That guy seemed to be very, very loyal to that one girl. He liked her. So he was genuine with her. He told her all about it. I think that made her happy.
Does that give you hope, Michelle?
He probably did get his fireworks. He probably got his fireworks out of that movie. I bet the real world version of that kid probably did score. And I bet he probably had lots of these.
Nice. You got a sound effect. Hell yeah.
I gotta add more of them today.
Show him the other one, Michelle. Show him the other one. The whoop.
Oh, the last one.
I love that Michelle is using soundboard.
He's got another one, though. Michelle, show him the other one. That one that goes...
Oh, show him the other window.
No, the other sound effect. Play
the sound effect. Okay.
Yeah. No, the other one. The other one. Got a handful of them. She's got one that sounds
And
like
the last one I have
away.
in here right now is this one.
There you go. That one. Yeah. Whoop.
And I can add some of my own sound effects too. Just gotta make some in Audacity and shove them in there.
Definitely. I can send you some, Michelle, if you need some sound effects.
Can you get a zipper sound? Like
a unzip?
Yeah.
That's like the sound effect you hear in the cartoons when someone takes off. When they go, this sound effect.
Yeah, it's their pants coming down.
Yeah.
We need the zipper, though. We need the zipper sound, Michelle.
Yeah, zip. Like, exit stage left. Zip. Yeah. Having some Murgatroyd. I gotta get out of here now. Zip.
Or if like something happens, sexy, zip.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I can add some more sound effects. I don't have to necessarily get them from Elgato. I can get them from other places.
Yeah.
In fact, on the older iLife for the PowerPC, there was a ton of sound effects I used to use. And I'm going to go see if I can go grab my old hard drive from my other Mac, plug this into a USB case, and then copy not only that, but the old Life type logo that you saw earlier, the one that we started out with, convert that to 16:9 from the original sources. It originally didn't have sound effects on it. I added those later from the Apple library. See if I can find the original files for that, and then bring it up to the 21st century 16:9 aspect ratio. Some people said they wanted to see that. Yes, it's going to rain today, Chris. Absolutely. Lots of rumbles
I'm getting
and
my
thunder
walk in
today.
now. Before it rains.
Well, right now I'm not going to be walking anywhere for two reasons. Number one, my wallet is kind of empty because all my money went. All my discretionary extra money went zip.
That doesn't make much sense because, I always hear how the donations are up.
Yeah, didn't you just get paid from YouTube
The donations
on the 21st?
are up, absolutely. The PayPal donations are up. The CashApp donations are up, kind of. But also the prices of groceries went up.
Didn't YouTube pay you last Friday, Michelle?
Yeah, I did, and then I used that to pay off my credit card. or put more
well, I
towards the
mean-
credit card. And then this month I got.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's why your pocket's empty, because you put all your money into.
And then this month I also paid the electric bill and $100 towards the electric bill already.
Okay. Right, but you always
and
overpay
then next
your
month I
electric
gotta pay
bill,
them
so
and then next month I gotta pay the
That's
electric
right,
company
over
another
yesterday.
$40, and I gotta put another $140 on my credit card. So
all right, well, whatever, Michelle. If you don't have money, you don't have money. I get it.
It is what it
well,
is.
right now I have no food stamps, so because I used it up. So
Yeah, you gotta start shopping at like a regular store, Michelle, opposed to like the.
well, me and
Market
Krista are
23.
gonna go to Walmart tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
so
regularly though, you bought
Yeah,
stuff at
Walmart's
Market
got good
23.
prices.
I think you said you paid $40 basically for 4 frozen pizza. I mean, that's a lot. You can get
that
Red
is a
Baron.
lot. It used to be
You can get Red
$8 a
Barons,
piece.
Michelle, you could get Red Barons 3 for $12 at the store, or
Right.
Tombstone 3
But I don't
for $12.
like Red Baron. I
Why
don't
would
like
you
the
pay-
thin crust in them. But the
why
thing
would you pay
is I do
36
like the
yeah,
fresh
cool.
cheddars. I do like fresh cheddar. But we didn't get
That's
fresh cheddar. I got
expensive though as well.
no, because fresh cheddar doesn't make a stuffed crust one.
Yeah, maybe get like a Tombstone or a Red
Again,
Baron. Those are
another
like
thin
3
crust
for,
pizza.
no, those are
Red
thin
Barons
for
are
12.
pretty good.
You're
I don't.
absolutely right,
I don't
Wiggy.
buy it
I do
anymore,
got
but I used
rice.
to like
I got
those.
tons of rice. I actually was looking for popcorn last night, and I found tons of rice.
Oh, there you go. Make
In
like
unopened
rice
bags.
dishes.
That was originally part of our preparations for food
Y2K?
storage for hard times. And of course, I got cans of Spam, and I got a can of
Food, yeah.
at
There you
least
go.
1 or 2 cans of beef stew, and then I got several of the meals, boxes
Yeah.
of food that Billy gave me.
This should
You know,
last you
Billy
a week
32 gave
at
me.
least.
They got
Easily.
boxes
Easily.
of that sitting in there too. I can
Yeah,
warm
there you
up.
go. Yeah,
So
you
I
tons of
got food. I just gotta. So right now, the food is not the issue.
What the fuck are you
Like I
complaining?
said, tomorrow is we're gonna go get either a bathing suit or a new wallet. Okay, so
I mean, you have one from Tiger Kitty, a new wallet. So
yes,
would
I
opt
have
out.
that one for Tiger Kitty, but it's kind of fancy. I don't really know if I want to use that for my everyday wallet because it's a little too fancy.
Oh, because it's too fancy. I would probably say that considering that you have a wallet, Michelle, even though it's a fancy one, I would more than likely go for the bathing suit.
I know.
Something you don't have.
But the thing is right now, is I still need a
Me
bathing
too.
suit.
Right, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I think it would make more sense for you to get the bathing suit, considering you already have a wallet, is what I'm saying. So you're saying you're
Yeah.
either going to get the wallet or the bathing suit. I'd say maybe lean more towards the bathing suit, considering you don't have one and you want to go swimming. So kinda
And
makes
this
more
purchase, Michelle, you could use a firm for. Like, I got my tires from Walmart, and I used a firm, and I got to make payments for an entire year on 4 tires.
Yeah,
Well, you
well,
gotta
I don't
also
have any
consider,
brown
Michelle-
gravy.
Michelle, you also have to consider that it is Walmart, and you could probably use the bathing suit for the rest of the summer and then return it in the fall, and they'd probably take it back even without a receipt.
No, I will tell you
considering that
what.
it's Walmart.
Finding a 4X one is going to be for like trying to pull hen's teeth.
You can use the Walmart app, and it'll tell you if they have any in store, and then you can come in and
Oh,
pick
I
it
know,
up.
I know. I can do that too. Absolutely. I'll go into the Walmart page and check that, see if I can
save you
find the
some
4X.
trouble.
Plus
Yeah.
size bathing suits, yeah.
That's what I do for, like, grocery stuff.
Yeah, saves you the trip.
Just put in an order, and then come pick it up. They bring it out to me.
Oh, he didn't go to a baseball game last night. I didn't even do anything last night. As far as I know, he didn't get arrested. I don't even know what he's doing,
Well, you have him
honestly.
blocked on your phone, Michelle. I mean, how would you know? You don't talk to the guy.
Right, so how would Randall
Right.
McCoy
So,
know
I
what
mean,
he
it's
did
possible. I mean, it's possible that this may have happened. We can't say that it didn't, right?
too? We used to do as a kid, we'd take the white rice and we would put the chunky stew on, or beef stew on it. You could probably do with the can of beef stew, but the can of beef stew is good all by itself too. So I probably would just get the beef stew. That would be wild. Can always go to Kohl's. You can find probably a 4X bathing suit. Except Kohl's is not in Torrington though.
I mean,
So
first things first. Go on Walmart.com.
I
Type,
will
in bathing
afterwards. Yeah.
suit. Put the requirement 4X. Turn on the requirement in store. And
How
that's
you
all you
doing,
got to do.
Smokey?
Yeah.
I don't think he's on your Discord. Anyway, it's another story. And the thing is that yes, I will look online to find a bathing suit and 4X that I like.
Nice.
Do you have shorts at all, Michelle?
What's
Negative.
that? No, I don't have any shorts at all. No.
Negative.
Ooh.
Yeah, Michelle, I feel like if you just found a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, that'd probably even be easier than a swimsuit. I think that's where Skynet was going with that. But yeah, like a shorts and a t-shirt, Michelle, like that would probably even be easier. You could get a pair of shorts that fit around you, and then you already got a t-shirt. So, I mean,
Michelle, I might even have shorts that fit you. Like
How you doing, Smokey?
what size is a 4X and men?
She'd probably need like 2X, like some 2X basketball shorts, or like the elastic, elastic basketball short ones. I'd say Michelle could probably.
I have one off of like waist links. Like that's what I was trying
probably.
to figure out.
It's just
40,
shorts just
like
never were
42?
me. I never like
I have like
40
got into
44,
the
I
shorts
think, is
thing.
the fattest I got to.
Yeah.
I mean, the largest.
So let me tweet kids something. It's in Canton. It's where Kohl's is. By the way, Kohl's is also one of the companies that is in the risk of closing because of the situation with the economy. I think Marshalls might go bye-bye too.
I bought a bunch of stock, Michelle, into Bed Bath and Beyond, and I'm just really hoping they bounce back. So I was wondering if you could maybe do me a tarot reading sometime, Michelle, on the Bed Bath and Beyond company.
Well, economically, Bed Bath and Beyond is not like to
really
come back
hoping and praying that they
because
fucking bounce back. Because if they do,
the economy is just not supportive of Better Bath and Beyond right now. It just isn't, unfortunately. Oh, that's
really
an interesting
hoping they
movie in
bounce
its own right. I forgot what it was called, but basically the story goes: this guy goes to get a remote for his TV, so he goes to Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah.
And he didn't like any remotes, and there was the back of the store called Way Beyond. So he goes in there, and there's a special remote control that lets him fast forward, rewind, real life.
Are you talking about the movie Click, Michelle?
Click,
with Adam
yes.
Sandler?
Thank you for the title, right? That was what it called.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a real life thing, and then it kind of sounded like the movie Click. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that was a okay one. That was an alright Adam Sandler one, I guess. It's a good girlfriend watch,
It's a middle of the road. Like it's not as worse. Definitely
not. I don't know, Krista. The thing is,
I wouldn't
you're
watch
still
it on
gonna
my
have
own,
a big fat gut hanging out. I like a little bit control, if you know what I'm saying, for my gut.
Control for the gut?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Finance says you keep
control it and put in it.
Online.
That's what I was thinking, but
whose name? Who is this you're talking about?
Who is this you're talking about?
Who is Ray Dorset?
Michelle, can you go give the clothes I gave you to Krista? Clothes you gave me to Krista. The orange dress and everything? I thought that was for me.
Yeah, but you're not wearing it.
Oh, the other ones we're not going to wear. Yes, I got those in the bedroom. Absolutely.
Right, you don't want to, have a bunch of stuff that you're not using. Somebody else might wear it.
Right.
Maybe you guys could stop at the pawn shop and pawn that brooch that Wiggy gave you. That'll give you
No, from Walmart.
$20.
So we can just scan them back in at Walmart. We can use it for credit to get some clothes that we are going to wear. Absolutely. Absolutely, we could do that. So I mean, it's like I said, it's just an example of. So yes, I'll go to Walmart.com and see what we can find for clothes. You can look on Target.com also, find some Forex stuff. I don't know if you spend over so many dollars on Walmart, you get free shipping. So, or if you really want, I could even see if I can have the store actually
Right.
ship the products to the store and do pickup.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if you search by in-store, you don't even need to wait for it to get there. You can just go pick it up later that day.
Right.
It's worth a shot. And I mean, you know, if you like shopping and you got nothing to do, you can look and see what styles they got.
Well, when Christy goes tomorrow, Wiggy, me and her will go through the bag of stuff again and see what she thinks we can use. I definitely can do that. Else? Not much else. You gonna put some movies on afterwards?
So you feel like putting on the phones, taking some calls, or maybe public panel? See if we get any randoms up here.
Okay, the t-shirt. I think I got the t-shirt in my bag of stuff already. I'm using. What's that?
I was gonna say if you wanted to take any calls, or maybe put the public panel on, see if we get any randoms.
Well, we'll probably be doing a night show probably on Sunday night.
Okay.
And of course, we do them also on Thursday night. A noodle show tonight. That starts at 7 o'clock, people. Unless something happens with Noodles and he can't make it. So Thursday night, 7 o'clock on Noodles' channel. If for some reason he tells me ahead of time he has to cancel, then we'll do something on my channel tonight.
Alright.
Or maybe we can do something on my channel after the 7 o'clock show. Because the temperatures are going to be hospitable, so that's a good thing.
Temperatures rising.
You mean like wearing hats like the Queen? Queen Elizabeth used to love her hats.
We need to get you a tabby hat. You know, like a stuffed tabby.
Yeah. Speaking of hats, I was gonna get the
hats.
Denise Orr offered me the type of hat that Carmen Miranda has, but she's never delivered them over here yet. Right now, by the way, I'm also waiting for my OTG cable to come so I can plug my keyboard into my tablet and my mouse into my tablet. Basically, turning the tablet into a mini Chromebook, kind of thing.
Michelle, it is humid out right now.
It's what?
It's humid, yes.
It's humid.
Oh, yeah. Well, you guys are getting what we got yesterday. It all moved to the east, so yeah, you're going to get some storms. Some of them may have some high winds.
Oh, yeah, so we're going to get some rumbles and bumbles today.
But you guys will definitely get some heavy downpours. But yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be. It's just mediocre. It's just mediocre.
It's just this is a humid day, but the temperature is going to be about as high as I can normally tolerate. I don't even have the air conditioner on. I turned it off last night because it was like it was a little bit chilly. So I was like, I just turned off the air conditioner. And I woke up this morning and my bedroom felt like I was sleeping in a swimming pool.
And it says polluted air on my computer, so that means we get the smoke from Canada right now as well.
Yeah.
You guys still get that in New York, Michelle, in Connecticut?
I didn't see anything in Connecticut or the air quality alert being high or anything.
These ones are coming from the West Coast, so I'm not sure if it'll reach you guys.
I don't think the rapid fire is going to reach us, no.
That's good. That's good.
But
yeah, it was terrible.
Oh.
You could smell it.
Unless someone decides, unless this wildfire starts in New England, Connecticut area because of lightning strikes or something, it could happen, you know.
No, let's not.
Yeah, I don't think that would.
Let's not talk the Summer Stewart into anything.
Yeah, don't give him any ideas, Michelle.
Well, I think we already thought of it. This lightning is pretty frightening to see what it can do to a thing. Like lightning can blow all the branches off a tree, like within microseconds.
That made me think of the movie The Great Outdoors. Michelle, do you remember the movie The Great Outdoors?
I never seen that one. I don't think.
Whoa.
John Candy.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Really?
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a great
Whoa.
summer watch, Michelle. Definitely one we got to put on the list maybe for next week.
Yeah. We'll see what we
Great
can do.
movie. Yeah. Summer Rental, another good John Candy.
Well, it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
95
Summer
here.
Rental.
It's
Yeah.
26, which
Another good summer
is
John Candy movie.
12, 80 something degrees Fahrenheit here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not really. It's not really that hot
77
here.
currently.
Michelle, you must have seen this movie, but you've seen Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood, right?
Watched that one not too long ago.
South Central.
Yeah,
While drinking your juice in the hood.
Yeah.
It's like a comedy movie. Wayne's brothers are in it.
Okay.
You ever see that
one
movie
either.
before?
All
You ever
right,
see
so
that
we had
movie?
suggestions for movies like Convoy. We had suggestions for Amadeus. We
Maybe the
had
movie Friday.
maybe BJ and the Bear.
Booty Call? You ever seen Booty Call?
You ever see How to Be a Player, Michelle, with Bill Bellamy?
Which one?
How to Be a Player. Or
How
what
to
about
Be
the
a
movie?
Player? No, I haven't seen that. Never heard of it.
What about the movie I Got the Hookup with Master P and the No Limit Soldiers?
I've heard of it. I got the hookup.
Oh, okay, you heard of that? Okay.
Yeah.
Booty Call with
Toy
Foxx.
Soldiers. I remember that one. Yeah.
Wow, man, it brought up a good one there. That is.
Yeah, that was an early
That
beat-off
is-
movie for me.
Players Club.
Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that one soon. Now, thank you, Skilling. That. Wow. Definitely a classic.
Well, I'll have to keep a look, find some more films out there to watch. I'm sure we can find
tons of them.
something.
Tons of flicks.
Yep.
I'm sure we can find something.
Michelle, you're into robotics and stuff. You ever see the movie RoboCop?
Yeah, I've seen RoboCop. I've seen the
Really?
original. I didn't see the second one, but I saw the first one.
Nice.
Second
What
one's
are your
the-
thoughts? I'd
good.
love to hear your thoughts on that movie, Michelle, from what you remember. What did you
The
think of
fact
that
is,
movie?
when he was eating, he basically would pour down canisters of food down his throat.
Yeah, the baby
Wow.
food.
That was the first thought you had. Okay. All right. What else?
Well, the fact is, he got semi-automatic machine guns attached to his armor.
Sort of.
But that makes me question about what Legion Miller talked about American police, that they're armed to the teeth, and they, sometimes tend to shoot first and ask questions later. I don't know, guys. American police are kind of weird. So RoboCop, in some ways, is kind of an example of what happens when a policeman gets too much firepower.
I don't know about that.
Kinda. What would you
Michelle,
rate?
he's only got a gun.
I am out,
He's got one
unfortunately,
gun.
I
It's got
can't
full auto.
stay. I hope
He
you
only
have a
uses
terrific day,
it when
much less.
they've committed
That's you
a
and everybody else in
terrible
chat.
deed.
Absolutely, Philip Pretzel,
Doesn't use it
Star.
lethally
I
either.
will see you guys. I'll see you.
Right. He shot
tomorrow.
a rapist in the balls. I mean, that was expected.
Who?
He's a rapist.
Oh,
RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you like the movie, Michelle? You said you saw it. Is it something you would recommend or watch again?
I could put it on as another film.
Well,
but
no, you don't have to, Michelle. I'm just asking you personally if you
I'm not
like
really
it or-
interested in it.
Not it? Okay.
Okay.
No.
Fair enough.
But I mean, I do want to find some other movies though. But I'll keep looking.
There's
I'll
tons
keep
of 'em.
looking. Amadeus. I
Tons
never
of 'em.
seen Amadeus. I might get that one.
It's an alright.
Oh, have you ever seen Mozart and the Whale? I mean, I saw this, but have you ever seen it?
I
No,
saw.
what is that?
It's about two people with Asperger's that fall in love with each other.
Really? That's a very interesting name. What is it? Like one person's name Mozart,
Mozart
and the other
and
person's
the
name
Whale.
Whale?
Is it like a really fat person? Because I saw a porno, Michelle, with.
I think
something in the
I think
whale
you
in it. I
guys
don't
would
know if
like
was
it.
Mozart.
Mozart and the Slug.
After all, you like Real Geniuses, you might like Mozart and the Whale. But it's a love story. It's a different kind of movie.
Check it out. Oh, check it out.
It
Booty
has a
Call's
little bit of a
love
sad
story,
ending,
Michelle.
but it's not like super bad. Like I said, it's about two people having Asperger's that fall in love with each other, and They're both savants in different
Like they meet at
areas.
a burger shop. They meet at like a burger stand and fall in love. You said they have burgers with each other.
No.
You said they have burgers and then they fall in love. That's what I heard, Michelle.
They both have Asperger's.
Oh, I thought you said they both ate burgers and fell in love with each other.
Oh, well, they did have a meal together in the movie a couple times. So, yeah.
Have you ever seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
So, it's just...
I'll try again.
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
Yeah, the movie What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Michelle,
Never
with
heard
Johnny
of it.
Depp, Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh, wow. You never heard of that one?
That's a great movie,
That's
Michelle.
a pretty good one, Michelle. Probably
Demolition
one of Leonardo's
Man.
best roles.
Demolition Man?
What
Fuck
about
yeah.
Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah, Johnny Depp.
Never
Edward
seen that one.
Scissorhands. What about Demolition Man? You ever see that one before, Michelle? When he's in the future, Sylvester Stallone's in the future,
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a liberal future, too.
or Total Recall.
Total Recall. I've seen that one, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
The
pretty
hooker with 3
interesting.
boobs.
Remember, the 3 boobs?
So he had 3 boobs, Michelle. That the lady. Remember that part?
How many butts does she have?
I'm guessing 1.5, like 3 buns, like 3.
I don't know. I mean, like,
Maybe a
I
horizontal
mean,
one.
but I definitely think trying to find something in every movie that might be a little bit unfamiliar, but something that's still going to interest the audience. Last Night Network, even the rerun, did very well. Stoner was enjoying it. Tex-Mex was
That's a good
enjoying
movie.
it. Both
There's a
were
very
really getting into the
specific scene
movie.
in that
Tiger
movie.
Kitty was enjoying it. She stayed for the whole thing. Tiger Kitty watched the whole thing.
Nice. Michelle, have you ever seen the movie Faces of Death?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. No, sir.
I'm just trying to think. Well, Michelle said obscure movies that might interest her, and I'm just trying to think of are the movie Kids or Ken Park?
No.
There's
no.
also an older.
Okay.
There's also an older version of Rapunzel, which I have heard of, but I've never seen it. It's a live action
Rapunzel, let down your long hair. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, well, this is a live action version of it, not
was
the
the Gallant
animated Tangled. Although Tangled is pretty good too. Right?
Michelle, I saw a version of that, I think, on In Living Color, and it was a black girl, but she had a weave in her hair. So when the prince went to climb up, it just fell down. Anyone remember that? I don't know if that was Mad TV or In Living Color, but yeah, it was
I've seen skits of that.
Yeah,
Rapunzel, let down your dresses! And then the Rapunzel, and this is from the movie Tangled, she throws down like 100 feet of hair. Whoa, thanks!
It's classic.
But here's an interesting thing, guys. You don't grow that much hair by the time from birth to death. If your hair grows just quarter inches a month, unless you say you live to be 100.
I don't know about that, Michelle. I kind of disagree with you on that. You don't think that, okay, Michelle, let's say somebody lives to 80 years old, they never get a haircut. You don't think they could grow that long of a hair? You really don't think they can grow that long of a hair, Michelle?
How long do you think they can grow for?
I mean, I've had girlfriends who've like had hair down to their butt, and it took them like 2 years to grow that. So I imagine an 80-year-old person would have, at least 40 times the length of that hair, which would probably be about at least 60 feet of hair.
But to counter that point, Rapunzel was not 80.
But realistically, that the hair is going to suffer breakage. It's not going to stay continuing growing. Let me tell you, based on the mathematical calculation that my salon told me with my own hair. Just use my own hair as an example here from the salon. They told me my hair grows about a quarter of an inch, or 0.25 a month times 12 months. 12 months.
We're arguing the logic of
means it should go 3 inches a year. But my hair doesn't go 3 inches a year. Okay?
Everybody's different.
Let's assume it did. Now, how long is the average lifespan? So let's figure it by year. So let's multiply it by 3 inches by 12 months.
What about those magic
36
beans,
inches.
There's no way a beanstalk can go up into the cloud.
Hold on a minute. That means that your hair is supposed to grow 3 feet in a single year. Well, mine grew 3 inches about a year. So, but just keep it the math anyway. Even though it's kind of incorrect. Times, let's say you live to be 80 years old. Okay, they're saying you should have 2,880 feet of hair. Sorry, 2,880 inches of hair. Divided by 12, so let's figure out what that would be in feet. That'd be 240 foot long with the hair. In reality, no one has 240 feet of hair. Even the woman with the world's longest hair.
Michelle, let Michelle. Let's just take an effect again. It's a fairy tale, Michelle. Again, Rumpelstiltskin doesn't.
But that was based on actual real hair growth, or from what my hairdresser told me, a quarter inch a month.
It's just a fairy tale.
I know, quarter inch a month. Now, there is a Guinness Book World Record holder for the world's longest hair. Let's see if I can find that. Let me ask Siri. Okay.
I mean, fingernails grow. I mean, it's just something that nonstop grows unless
Siri,
you cut it, you know,
who has the world's longest hair according to the Guinness Book of World Records?
On it. Here's what I found from Wikipedia. Cuping, Chinese, born circa 1960, is a Chinese woman who holds the record for world's longest hair.
Okay.
How long was it?
How long is her hair?
I'm not sure I understand.
I think.
How long is the world's record woman's hair?
Siri's retarded, guys.
Very stupid, Michelle. I like Cortana.
Okay, I think she found it.
Here's an answer from Wikipedia. Cuping, Chinese, born circa 1960, is a Chinese woman who holds the record for world's longest hair.
You have to
On
look
May
at the
8,
article,
2004, her hair was measured to be 5.627 meters, 18 feet 5.54 inches.
Whoa.
18 feet.
There you go.
Thank you.
Wow. And how old was she? I missed that part.
Okay.
The Chinese.
18 feet.
Yeah.
That's. I
imagine her shampoo bill's
I
gotta be
couldn't
pretty
visualize walking around with 18 feet of hair behind me.
Yeah, it'd probably get caught indoors and mangled by Rusty. Yeah. It's a lot of hair, Michelle. It's a lot of hair. Probably just wears it in a bun.
Right. Libra, that's true, Krista. I do keep my hair that color. Plus, everybody likes it anyway. So it's part of me.
People do like it, but I also do like to see change. Like, as much as at first I didn't like your brunette hair, over time I started to like it. But then I was like, okay, when are you going to go blonde again? I don't know. Like, I like change. I can't keep things the same forever. It just makes you kind of dull, in my opinion, personally.
They do say variety is the spice of life.
I don't know. I don't think I plan to go back to brown again. That's not really my thing.
Sure. You ever been a redhead before? You ever try a redhead?
Yeah.
I was a redhead many years ago.
You got a picture?
Really?
We've never seen you as a redhead. Do you have a picture?
It never came out that well. It's just.
Why don't you try dyeing your hair red? Or maybe a purple.
Well, the first time I did it myself, my hair came out purple, actually.
Well, that's your favorite color, isn't it? Purple?
That's cool.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I like purple hair.
But I think this time I would rather have it done by a professional salon instead of DIY with box kits.
Well, instead of getting your hair bleached, next time maybe get it dyed.
Yeah, well, bleaching hair is less damaging. I mean, coloring is much less damaging than bleaching.
Right, exactly.
Bleaching is much more destructive on hairs than coloring.
You're doing that every month, opposed to just getting a dye job every.
Even though your standard developer in it still gets hydrogen peroxide and ammonia, it's not used to the same level of strength for the dye to get into the hair follicles. Okay, bleach destroys the color pigmentation in the hair. That's what it does. It's completely different process.
So why do you continue to destroy the pigment in your hair?
Oh yeah, when you bleach your hair, because it destroys the pigment of the hair, it makes the hair weaker.
Right.
Right. So
well, what, as like a woman, aren't you concerned about that? That maybe one day, your hair's just gonna fall out.
Hair grows back.
Bleaching it every month.
Hair grows back.
Oh,
Hair
okay.
hair will always grow. Hair will always
No,
grow.
it will not. What the fuck kind of crazy?
Why do people go
statement
bald
is that?
then? So why are there bald people out there who don't have hair at all? I mean,
I don't see too many bald women out there unless they're taking chemo. Marissa says, Michelle, have you ever gotten here?
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
No, never did that.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
That's just a crazy statement, guys. Just let it go.
I'm gonna leave it alone. Yeah.
Except for women
I
that are
think
on
bald chicks are
chemo.
hot, personally.
Okay, hold on a minute, talking. People on
I've dated
chemo.
balds, I've dated like mohawk.
Tucking. Okay. Is this? As I'm saying is that people that go for chemo do suffer hair loss, yes. But your average everyday woman does not suffer significant hair loss throughout her life. She can in certain illnesses or stress, but most people will grow their hair consistently throughout their life pattern, especially for females who do not have the dinohydratestosterone or DHT in their scalp from their male gonads will continue to grow their hair for the rest of their lives. So that's one of the reasons why you see women will bleach their hair, because they know it'll grow back. And it does. My hair still grows, and even to this day, you can see the roots starting to come out now.
No, actually, most women won't bleach their hair because they're worried that it'll break down their hair.
Yeah.
I know much more people that don't want to do that.
Yeah, you're pretty much the only person I know who actually bleaches their hair, Michelle. The only time a woman I know bleaches their hair is when they're going to dye it. When they bleach it.
Yeah, female pattern baldness is sort of common. Yeah, it's not impossible.
But 12 times a year at that. That's a lot. It's a lot to.
I'm touching the roots 12 times a year. Or not touching the hair that's already bleached 12 times a year. So there's a difference there.
Okay.
So
I'm just waiting for it to fall out one day, Michelle. But
right. I mean, wouldn't the roots be the thing you don't want to like break down? Because that's like holds
the strong
it in.
part, right? That's like the well, no pun intended, the root of it. Yeah, it's like the foundation.
We're talking about the roots above the scalp, not the roots below the scalp. Right. That would be almost impossible to get to. I'm liking how you're doing. That would be very difficult to get to the roots below the scalp. However,
right. Yeah,
however,
science
is still working on a couple things right now. One of them isn't so much hair related, but is kind of related to another thing that they see as a big problem, and that's teeth. I mentioned this before. The several dentists, I guess you can say it that way, are coming up with new ways to regrow teeth, similar to how Shark grows teeth, so that when you lose a tooth, you can grow a new tooth. There's been some research.
Oh, that'll be ready, I'm sure.
50 years or so, yeah.
No, they already got some success already, but it's in the early stages at this point. So I don't think it's quite ready for FDA approval for large number of clinical trials. And heredity is definitely a factor. Guys, there's no doubt about it. Heredity is a factor. In my family, female baldness is a factor. Some people get it, some don't.
I've never
I'm
had it.
kind of lucky I dodged one
statement.
bullet, but I may not have dodged a few others. One of the other ones is health issues. Obesity is also genetic too, for me.
I personally don't
my thyroid
like wigs.
is genetic. The problems with my liver
You
is
lose your
genetic.
hair, just embrace it. Cut it off. Fuck it.
Actually, my hair isn't that bad. It's actually still pretty good.
Everyone
You
yells
used
at
to
me
sleep
for
with a
shaving.
nightcap, but you don't sleep with a nightcap
I
anymore.
don't fucking want to. It's
No,
annoying.
if
I
I
wanna
was to
lose my hair. I
sleep
wish
with
I
my
could.
nightcap,
Curse.
my skull was actually sweating like so profusely in the nightcap. I had to wash it every freaking day. And
Can I
that
just
is
get
during the
laser
winter time
surgery
wasn't
on
so
my
bad,
head, or-
but in the summer, no. Divine's oil is amazing. I believe having a moisturizing routine is very important. Absolutely, I agree with that. Humidity
shower every
kind
day.
of
That's
counts as a
pretty much
moisturizing
what I
routine.
Put water on
The
my
most
face.
key thing is not to overwash your hair, or I mean, it already processed it to an inch of its life. You mean it's inch of its death? This is dead hair on your head.
I shower twice a day. I don't give a shit. I like to be clean.
Well,
What's wrong with washing
some
your
people
hair,
can do
Michelle?
that. Some people can do that. Some people can wash their hair twice a day. Some people can't.
I think it's because I'm a
My
water sign. What do
hairdresser
you
agree
think,
with
Michelle?
me. She said, "Do not wash your hair more than once a week, and stay the heck away from the hair
I'll
dryer."
shower in the summer.
No.
For sure.
No. You wash your hair more than once a week. Gross.
Yeah.
I
No.
also like you took down the watermark too. Okay, thank you. Did
If
you
you're
watch
going,
the
I mean,
video
like, if
from
all you
last
do
night,
is sit around the
Honest
house
Frank?
all day, I guess. But
Honest Frank, did you
even
watch
then,
the
though,
video
you still
last
get
night? I
oily
sent you
and
the official
Yeah.
video that we did.
Yeah. I don't
Okay,
know.
I'm talking to Honest Frank for a second.
All right.
I sent you the official video that I did when you and I and Tiger Kitty and I were in Discord. She still wants to talk to you. If you would still please answer her email and her friend request. Let Tiger Kitty talk to you. She wants to talk to you. Now unblock your friend request so she can talk to you. She's been trying to reach out to
personally,
you.
Michelle, if I was this person, I'd be creeped out by the situation. I'd be like,
Right.
this is really odd. I'm just going to leave now. Personally. Again, I don't know this person. Maybe.
What do you mean? What situation are you talking about?
You're getting a bit aggressive here, Michelle. With
Yeah.
you're getting a bit aggressive here with this whole Tiger needs.
I'm
to
not
talk
being
to you.
aggressive. I'm just being honest. The Tiger King wanted to talk to Honest and Frank. She sent him a friend request and he's blocking it.
Well, maybe
Okay,
that's
well-
for a reason, Michelle. I mean, maybe he has his reasons. Let him.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
All right. If he
Yeah.
wants to talk to him, we can.
I mean, sleeping
Yeah,
cats.
back to the whole bathing situation. Even when you're locked up, you get to bathe like more than once a
Well,
week.
see,
I
okay,
mean,
I'm pretty sure you'll get jumped if you don't shower. I'm pretty sure.
Right. You think that washing your butt would deter people, but I think that just makes them want it more. So you definitely want to stay clean.
What are you talking about?
When you're when you're locked up, Michelle. I don't. I know you've never been incarcerated, but when you're incarcerated, they let you bathe. I think at least 5 times a week. But you want to stay clean because if you stay
Right,
dirty,
in the
then
summertime it's even more important because it's already hot and sweaty with all that salt
they're
all
gonna
over your
want you more
body.
out in the
Yeah.
yard. The fucking heat's hitting you. Yeah, they're gonna get some pheromones going. You gotta watch out. You gotta watch out, girl. Michelle, do you like prison movies? You ever watch any like Escape from Alcatraz? You ever watch any like prison movies, or is that not?
Or how about Escape from LA? You ever see that one?
Escape from LA, Escape from New York?
Okay, well, I'll see what we can do with that.
All right. All right.
Maybe one day I'd like to try to see about getting some older TV shows up on the channel too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
TV
Maybe
shows.
like
What do you
Dallas,
have?
Falcon
Like what, Michelle?
Chris. I mean,
Michelle, if you
Casey
need
play a few
TV shows,
episodes
you let
of
me
them.
know and I can get them for sure. Well, not for sure,
Oh,
but-
absolutely. You can give me a couple of
pretty good.
give me a couple
yeah.
seasons
Third
of
Rock,
Dallas.
wasn't it?
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah,
some
Third
Dukes of
Or,
Hazzard.
well, I've had Norm as well. Norm and Third Rock.
Maybe a retro TV night.
That was good too.
Retro TV night, Michelle. You got throwing some commercials though. I got to get my nostalgia going.
Yeah, gotta do some old ads,
Right.
Michelle. Maybe a truck wagon ad with the dog chasing the wagon.
Right. If anybody has commercials and forms that
Those
are
are my
a
favorite
good
ones. when
quality,
they
like
include
last
the
night
ad.
we had the
Me
drive-in
too.
movie theater clocks going for the intermission, which was kind of fun.
That's cool.
Some people
Oh,
kind of
let's all
like
go to
that.
the drive-in.
Let's all go to the movies.
Okay.
Snack bar, right?
Yeah, let's all go to the snack bar and get yourself a treat. With the dancing candy bars, Michelle, the cartoon.
Oh yeah, it's a candy
Yeah.
bars. Those clocks are cute.
Yep.
Absolutely. I thought they're cute. And about the dancing popcorn. I don't know if that was in that
Yep,
short or
dancing
another one. There
popcorn.
was one with the dancing popcorn.
Yeah, that one
I
never
still
enticed me, but
love
those
the
dancing
one
chocolate bars
short
always
I
made me
played.
didn't want to
When
go
the
get one.
guy says, I'm not kidding you, he says, when you go, take your problem to church on Sunday and leave them there.
That's what I try to do.
Michelle, when you went to the movies, like the movie theater, what did you like to get to snack on? What did you usually get to
Popcorn.
eat? At the, yeah, you always went for the popcorn?
And soda, yeah, Diet soda, Tab or Diet Coke.
I like the dots, or the jujubes, the chewy fruits, candies.
Oh yeah, the chocolate caramel thingies. Yeah.
No, they weren't. No, I like the dots. They were fruit. The only chocolate thing I think I usually get they were called snow caps.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
that's
had
what I
those.
was thinking of.
With sprinkles on them. Yeah, my dad would always eat those, so I kind of liked them. So
Journal's account was just banned on YouTube for what this time out on the wire.
Oh, really?
That's too bad. He probably
Well, I don't want to know something here. I don't know. So why was he banned on YouTube? What did he show this time on YouTube that got him in trouble?
What did he show this time?
Yes, Gerald, that's what Out the Wire said. He said Noodles just got banned again. Does anybody know why he got banned?
I've been here, Michelle.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've been tuned in here. I don't know.
Well, if he is banned, that means that we're going to have no reason not to do something on my channel tonight.
Good. That's
There you
actually
go.
a good thing.
I would tune in for that, Michelle. Whenever you go live night shows on your channel, I'll try and tune in for her. Definitely.
Same. I mean, I'm working tonight, but I'll watch Michelle.
Nobody has to talk to anyone they don't like. I understand that, Gianni. So, out on
I
the
try
wire,
to avoid people
out
I
on
don't
the
like. Like, if you
wire.
talk to me, I'll just ignore your ass.
Out on the wire, why was Noodles' account
I'll be civil with people, but I'm not going to go out of my way.
That's why I understand why Honest Frank might not be talking.
I don't know about
'cause, you know.
Jackbox, guys. I don't really like that game that much.
What?
A lot of you
I
don't
love- what
either
about-
because...
Michelle, there's like 9 different Jackboxes that you've got at least. You got Let's Draw Together.
Well,
You
why don't we
got
get some of the
Quiplash,
other
1 through
Jackbox
4.
games that we don't have on Steam?
Michelle, I really don't feel like spending money right now for another game when we have games already at home. You know what I mean?
All right, out on the wire, it says season gets terminated. I asked him what's going on. He didn't say, Michelle, how do I know I'm not on YouTube? There you are. You're watching it. You watch his channel too. Maybe you knew what he did to get terminated. They don't announce why they banned somebody. Yeah, but they do. And I'm sure.
Yeah, they do.
Maybe
They
he
totally
said,
do.
maybe there was something shown on the show that
I've lost my account twice for nudity. So, yeah, they definitely tell you why.
they definitely tell the person why, but maybe the people in the audience can see why too.
No,
that just says unavailable.
Right, unless they know the person, and I don't know. Let's see, did Noodle say anything to me about this? Let me take a look if he said anything to me
No, I
about
can think
this.
about the tits in the song.
I'm sure-
Let's all go to the
I'm sure he did. It'll
movie.
probably be in Discord
all
since
go
he
to
doesn't even
the
want to send me his
movie.
email address.
let's all
Let's
go
see.
see some booze.
Hold on a minute. I
And
do
get
see a
some
message
At
from
the strip club
Andrew.
tonight.
What's Andrew saying is, says he'll try to be on today. Not long finishing work. Okay, that was
We're giving away tits.
okay.
Buy 2, get 1 free.
I just sent a message to Andrew. Okay, so now let's see. Does Noodle say what's going on? Nope. He doesn't
What's
say
that movie with Cheech from?
I know
you
exactly
Cheech
what
and
you're
Chong?
thinking of. Dusk from Dawn. Yep. We've
Yeah.
got Mary Pussy. We've got
Maybe
Queen
Honest and Frank
Pussy,
knows.
we've
I
got
don't know.
Old
This-
Pussy. Yeah. The titty twister.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the
If
exact
we don't
fucking
got
same
it,
I
you
was
thought.
don't want
watching
it.
I had the
Michelle at the
exact same
time,
thought.
so I
Damn it.
missed why Bobby Star Wars channel was terminated.
It's all right,
It
Michelle. It's
could
not
also
really
be
a big
because of
deal. It's
copyright
not a
too.
big
You know,
deal,
Noodles
Michelle.
tends to play a lot of copyrighted music,
It's not a
so
big deal. He's got like
maybe
10 other channels. It's fine, Michelle. He'll be all right. It's not a big deal. Let's not hyper
yeah,
focus on why he was banned. It's not a big deal. It happens
right.
every other month, Michelle. So yeah, it's not a deal. Not a big deal.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He's
not a big
been
deal.
through
Happens all the time.
Not
that treadmill.
monetized, so I mean, yeah, it really doesn't matter.
He's been through that rodeo so many times. You know it. I know it. He knows it. Oh yeah, I know. I don't know where. Absolutely, absolutely. That it's been an issue. It's definitely a hot spot for YouTube. Maybe because Rick, who was terminated, was on the stream, and maybe YouTube says enough is enough. You know.
So you're telling me that Rick will get your channel banned?
Yeah, you better watch out, Michelle, because you had him on your stream too.
Well,
So
Noodles can get his channel back if he files an appeal in about 30 days.
If it's nudity, they won't let you back. I'll tell you right
Right,
now.
if it's nudity, they won't. Yeah, unless
they
you
don't
really
tolerate certain
seriously
things over at the YouTubes.
can like prove it wasn't on purpose, and like I did with my situation with Twitch, which wasn't even nudity. I just said the honest truth. I said I'm sorry about what happened with the language on my channel. I apologize for that. As you know from looking at my channel, it's really not.
Right, you
I don't
admit that you
encourage
said it.
that
That's
kind of
good.
nasty language.
Accountability.
I'm sorry it happened. I'm just asking nicely
Takes
if you can give me a
time,
second
but
chance, and they gave me the second chance. So I was able to get
Basically,
my Twitch
Michelle, to be
channel back.
honest, you basically just wore out your 30-day ban, Michelle, and then you appealed it, so they gave it back to you. I mean, so you did the right thing. You're back on Twitch now, Michelle, killing the game.
YouTube might do the same
all
thing. If in 30 days he goes back to YouTube and asks for,
oh, guys,
apologizes, if Doodles
right
decides
now-
to do that.
Michelle, let me just tell everybody. Right now, Elder Scrolls Online is free on the Epic Games Store. So
Nice.
Michelle has it.
I already
If you
got
have a
it, so I don't
PC
need to
or-
buy it
look,
again.
Right. I'm just letting other people know, Michelle, that they can download it for free right now. It's being given away free this week.
Nice.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Wiggy.
You're welcome.
If you would like to send me a link to them, so I can just go ahead and put them in the playlist, so that we can. Oh, you know what else it could be? It's not just the P word thing, but the other
Which P word? There's
P
a lot
thing.
of P words.
That is, we've been getting kind of spicy on his night shows.
What,
I
like
don't
they have their
think
period?
that
What P word, Michelle? They have their
helped a
period
lot.
on this night show? Or maybe they're doing pap smears, or what P word are you talking about, Michelle?
Give me a hint.
Are they
Like, what is
peeing
it?
on PP?
Well,
PP?
honestly, Doodles could easily be on chat here. You know, he can be on here on chat. Tiger Kitty
Right.
is the associate account. She's the assistant manager of this channel, not Noodles.
Oh, good.
Because I already got Tiger Kitty managing this channel. I'm not gonna have 15 other people managing this channel. It's crazy enough with all these mods. Never mind having someone with the other key to the front door. So
Yeah.
I remember when we
Michelle, I
had
hear you like
Monica
to let
on
people
here.
in the
Monica
back door,
was
though.
good, but she unfortunately, well, kind of had differing viewpoints.
Like Nazi viewpoints.
They said, I don't have the time patience to help you do your show. I understand that. I understand, Frank. I get that. No problem there. You know, now we
I mean,
got
I don't think anyone has the patience, really.
Yeah.
Like I might be up here, they might be up there sometimes, you know, but like I don't think he's really doing much
honestly,
managing.
this is what I think. I don't. It's
More
not an
like a
issue of
handler.
trust. It's this the same thing.
I don't want.
I'm going to say with anyone here. If you're going to have someone manage your channel and their channel keeps ending up in their dustbin of history on YouTube, that's kind of a red flag. You know, do they really know what they're doing?
This is very drama territory.
Speaking of Noodles, here he is right now.
Michelle.
Hello, Noodle. How you
Hey,
doing?
Michelle.
Can be.
What's the
So,
story with your
Michelle-
channel? I heard it ended up becoming a greasy spot in front of San Bruno.
Yeah, but Michelle, we gained major traction. We had 100 people in there. All right. John Camillo and Lolly Cunningham cannot get that. I made over $500 in donations. And Michelle, the new channel is Troll Conspiracy. Troll Conspiracy. So if you want to sub up to Troll Conspiracy, we'll be going live at 7 o'clock tonight over at Troll Conspiracy, Michelle. And on Twitch, on Noodles 1980 Lethal.
You'll have to send me a link. 1980s Lethal. Well, first of all right, send me the link to the new channel and put it on the Discord, and send me the StreamYards link for tonight's show, and then I'll try to be on that tonight.
Yeah, but all you got to do is just type in Troll Conspiracy, and you'll find the channel.
Type Troll Conspiracy.
There's no other troll conspiracies out there?
Well, you'll see my face.
Where's Baroness? I don't know where Baroness is. I haven't seen her around.
She works.
I know that.
Yeah, Grizz, we've shut it down so they can't strike it. But again, in all fairness, we were being corn bombed all morning.
Wait. You closed your own channel?
No. We deleted the live stream from that channel on Troll Conspiracy.
Okay. All right.
Michelle, we had over 100 people in
Noodles,
that show.
I think you're missing the
100
question.
people.
So,
Yep.
did YouTube terminate Bobby
Yeah,
Starr's show, or did
YouTube-
you terminate
yeah.
Bobby Starr?
No, YouTube terminated it. Bobby Starr show.
Okay. Why was it terminated?
Probably because of nudity, because of the porn bombing.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Now you see what I tell you, what we do not use. StreamYards.
But Michelle, I just made $500.
That's
Yeah, it
nice.
doesn't matter. I mean,
But
I get
the
his
500
logic
bucks
there,
you
Michelle. That was
made-
very sound.
The risk is worth the reward. You know, that's what he's basically.
Just
Right,
remember
like,
one thing, Noodles.
pennies
Here's the
versus
thing.
dollars, Michelle.
Guys, this
That's what
is
we've been
one
saying for
thing
years.
I want to say right now about AdSense nonsense. If you got the $500, for example, super chat, super stickers, and your channel gets terminated, you know what happens to that money? They keep it.
All right, that's why
You're
people
right, Big
donate
Michelle.
to PayPal, Michelle, and
Yeah.
He's
CashApp.
not monetized, so he doesn't do super chats. He gets, Patreon. I don't know what he uses, but it's not through
He almost
Google.
got
So there's no
monetized.
risk.
He actually just about met the requirements.
Okay, well then I don't know what's going on. I'll just shut up.
Yeah, but Michelle, here's the thing. Even if I made the requirements, people donated $500 to me, Michelle. That money would have been like $300, right? It would have taken a certain
No,
percentage
it
of
would have been pretty close to a little bit less than that. They don't quite take that much money.
Less than that.
Not from super chats, anyway. But they
30%
do
of
super
500
stickers. But
would
they do
basically-
take. Yeah, they take about. They'll
$150,
probably take
Michelle.
about
30% of
$100 off the
150.
top. They always
Like
do.
$150.
Oh, that was I don't know how many hours that was. That was like I made $500 in like 3 hours. YouTube can go suck it. I don't give a shit what YouTube can give me. YouTube's not going to pay me that.
Why don't you go to kick.com?
He just makes a new
Kick.com.
channel,
I
you
mean,
know,
you
but-
can still
Did
do
you
it on
just hear
Kick.
what he said though, Michelle? He doesn't care. He makes
Yeah.
money.
He's just gonna make a new channel, Michelle, and do it all over again. And
I
if
understand
channel
that. I
gets
get
banned,
that.
then he's gonna make another channel and do it all over again. He doesn't care about making pennies a day when he's making $500 in 3 hours,
Okay.
right?
But
Yeah.
on the
So
same
the
platform that keeps throwing you off over and over and over.
Yeah, I'm making money off them. They're not making a dime off me.
It sounds like total madness, just like Janet Yellen and the Federal Reserve keep the same game of increasing interest rates.
Listen, Michelle.
I don't know. Not
YouTube
understanding it sounds like madness to me.
Yeah, YouTube hates me, Michelle. Okay, there's certain people out there that hate me, but I don't care because this is the thing. YouTube can say we're never going to pay you. That's fine. I don't want YouTube's money. YouTube. I would never give YouTube my money. I would never accept money from YouTube. All right, I'm getting it from the fans. Michelle, I had over 100 people.
Okay,
in there.
I get that.
I was getting Michelle. My subscriber count was about 130 per month. 130 a month.
Right. Okay, well, I'm not getting 130 new subs a month.
Well, you're not doing as risky stuff.
There's no risk, no reward.
No, I'm not. It's just
Right,
like in the
that's
movie
why-
Network.
well,
I'm
that's
more
why.
like the older type newscaster that's not trying to push the envelope. You know,
Well, and that's why you're not getting subscribers and don't the $500.
because
donation.
there's a market for both kinds. You got people that don't
Sure. I
want to
agree.
quite go to that extreme,
Yeah.
and then
And
you
that's
got
kind of
people
why I
that
like
are
your
willing
channel.
to
I
let
like
it
some of
all
the
hang
boringness.
out, metaphorically and literally speaking. In one sense, Noodles kind of wants to become like Alex Jones. He's not afraid to rattle the bars of YouTube.
I think the
Me,
lesson that you should learn here is that you've got your morning show to keep it, slow and steady, but your night show used to be about doing controversial and shocking, and you took it to a different channel.
I
so
tried to
maybe-
find a way to do night show so it wasn't quite that controversial. I mean, we got into some pretty
Well,
crazy stuff.
I will say this about Michelle. There'll always be people like me, but there's never going to be anyone like Michelle. Michelle, I do whatever you want with your show, Michelle. I can't do what you do. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't perform like this. I can't. I don't have the knowledge to do what you do.
Right, I understand that.
But my specific situation, Michelle, okay, is that YouTube has hated me for a very long time. Okay?
Right.
They're never gonna play ball with me.
So that's
Right.
why you should set up
Right,
a
and then
Kick
people
and a
hate you,
Rumble
so
account.
you're
Hear
always
me
gonna
out,
have that.
Noodles. You set up a Rumble account. Your videos can be copied to your Rumble account, so you never lose them. Okay?
I don't care about losing the videos.
I know that. Okay, but I'm trying to point out, well, actually, you can lose them because the Rumble
But he doesn't
only
care,
gives
though.
you
That's
so
what
many
I'm saying.
gigabytes
care
of
though,
storage.
Michelle, so it doesn't matter. He doesn't care if he loses it. So
I
you can,
understand that.
you know.
Okay, I
Yeah,
get
so why
that.
even go over it? We don't need to
Michelle,
go over
I'm
what.
trying
What
to
I'm saying is,
build
if
a
he
brand,
does
Michelle.
care, there is ways he can copy.
Right, but he doesn't. So we don't even need to really address that. I mean,
Michelle,
yeah.
I'm just trying to build a brand. I'm trying to build like a community of people.
Wait a minute, Chris, what are you talking about? Boy, oh boy, are they hacking the trees down? What does that mean? For
Chris
risky
is
stuff
drunk.
and keep. We have that. We have a channel. It's just not risky. Yeah, oh yeah. North American Snow Queen Blizzard. Yes, that is our other channel we created for that purpose.
Well, why
Well,
don't
how
you
about-
use
how
it for your craziness?
How about this? How about we try the show on Twitch tonight? See if we do get followers there.
We can try it on Twitch, yeah. But is your Twitch
Because-
show still
I mean,
banned?
if you guys do the show that you do over here on Twitch, you're more than likely going to get banned tonight, opposed to followers. But I mean,
Yeah, it's fun.
yeah.
Okay, but as I'm saying, is did you request the Twitch to repeal your strike?
He just made a
Because-
new account, Michelle, like a normal person. He's not going to go through the process of appealing the account. He just made a new account, Michelle, just like he's going to do on YouTube. If he loses a channel, he
He
just
just
makes a
said
new
this
account.
to Twitch. Oh,
Right. Well, you can make a new account on Twitch too. You don't have to appeal it. You just make a new account.
okay. All right.
Jesus. Common sense, Michelle.
Michelle, in 15 minutes, I just gained over 20 subs. In 15 minutes from when I stopped the live stream. That's a sub a minute,
Uh,
almost.
okay. Well, All right, guys. Here's the deal.
All right.
Send me the link that we're streaming on tonight at
I'm
7
gonna
o'clock.
all right. I'm gonna copy the link to the Troll Conspiracy Show.
Right.
I'm gonna put it
And
in,
when you go, since I'm sure you're preparing ahead of time for it, send me the StreamYard's link for the show too.
All right. Well, here's the StreamYard link. I put it in the private chat or wherever the hell it is, Google Meets, and you can post it if you want. That's the channel link.
All right, so let me copy this one. Copy the link, and I'll paste it. Since this is the link to the channel that he created, guys. Here we go. Okay, so this is Noodles News Channel, new channel.
Noodles News Channel?
Okay, Noodles New Channel.
Oh.
All right, I'm typing this in.
So I typed in Noodles News Channel, and this doesn't look like him.
So basically, Michelle, I started off at like 126 subscribers. I'm now at 144 in 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay, now let me ask you a question. Technically, you said I couldn't do what you do because I don't have the technical skills. Let me ask you a related question. What if, for this, let's pretend, kind of like something like Freaky Friday kind of thing, you ended up sitting in this room, and just about the studio part of it. It is now, you or me, it is now 10 a.m. You got to get the whole thing going. What would be the first thing you would do? Assuming you're already logged in.
All right. I would take the green screen, and so you're sitting right now to your right. I would put another green screen over there because you got the two angles, right? And when you look down, change the Michelle, someone's got to work that stream,
that
stream part or wherever the fuck it is. There we go.
Right. Well, I know that the reason I'm over here is on this side is because that we have places where we like to stick little notes and things up there on that side of the screen. Hypotheticals. I'm not watching.
I'm going to be honest with you. Your studio, what you guys are seeing, that there's a lot of clutter there.
It's not a nude channel. Just
I've seen it.
Yeah.
I just stuttered when he said new.
Did you look in her drawer? Did she show you her drawer next to her desk?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I know you guys know, but like, I'm talking about like the people that are watching that.
I got tons and tons of connections and cables and plugs.
Phone's ringing,
Michelle, your phone's ringing.
Phone's ringing, Michelle.
I don't answer my phone. We're not taking calls.
Take a call, Michelle. Come on, take a risk. You never take any risks. Let's just answer the phone. Come on.
What if it's Ed?
Matt,
could be Ed.
Matt, I have a new channel called Troll Conspiracy. They posted the link there.
Noodles got porn bombed. That's why his channel got terminated.
Yeah.
He got porn bombed, and he didn't even bother want to file an appeal. He just.
Well, I mean, what am I going to say?
Well, you can't appeal nudity anyway, Michelle.
I mean,
yeah.
maybe the only thing you can say is, sorry, I used a software program that is too stupid for me to basically be able to screen things before I put them on. But you know as well as I do that even if they didn't porn bomb me before they went on,
Michelle, you're the one
they can always flash skin when they're in the middle of the show.
Michelle, it's because you can just keep the person covered up when you let them on, Michelle. It's because you don't know how to.
And why would my channel be next to go? My
channel. All right, guys, I think I'm taking off. It's noon. I'm gonna get some food.
No, I'm asking a person in chat. I'm asking a person in chat a question.
You guys have a good
He's saying my channel is just next to go. Let me ask you this. When your channel does not violate terms of service, does not violate advertiser-friendly guidelines, does not show people on screen, so you can't see if they're naked or not, how is the channel going to get terminated when there's nothing that
Michelle, you're arguing a point with a system that doesn't give a flying fuck about your opinions or what. If you're not making millions of dollars from them, they don't give a shit about you. They don't care about your passions. They don't care about anything like that. They want your money. I'm not giving YouTube my money. YouTube can go to fucking hell, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, we're talking to the trolls now, Noodles. Let's just understand.
Okay, but Michelle, again, they're
hold
not
on
the
a
ones.
minute.
Michelle,
No,
they're not
stop.
The ones,
My turn.
Michelle, listen to me. They're not the ones making the money. I am. They're not the ones making the content. I am, Michelle, and it bothers them.
Right, and I make money too.
Michelle, I just proved the point.
Okay, Noodles, can I talk? Okay, I make money too.
Hundreds of people
I make money too.
Me.
Okay, so here's what I'm trying to say. What this white rabbit person's saying is your channel is the next to go. I pointed out clearly, I am in compliance with the terms of service and the advertiser-friendly guidelines. I don't show panels on screen. So I can have a person basically sitting on a chair butt naked and you would never know it. Because I don't show them on screen. The thing is,
Michelle, this is someone harassing you. This is somebody harassing you. That's what
I know, but I'm trying to point out something so that the reviewers of YouTube also know it. Because this video is going to be up for review again. You know that, right? So, reviewer of YouTube, I want you to look at one thing when you're watching these videos. I know you hate 3, 4, 5 hour ones. They take too long to review. I get it. Reviewers of YouTube, I understand. But please listen to what I'm going to say. I have always done my best, always, to stay in compliance with the terms of service and advertiser-friendly guidelines. I've always made sure to never push the envelope too far, or worse, rip it. You know what I'm saying? I don't do a lot of that frightening stuff. But StreamYard, honest and frank, is a program that can be a ticking time bomb for porn bombing a channel. So, if I was using StreamYards on a regular basis, I'd be scared shitless because of all the problems with the N-word abuse and the other things. I wouldn't want to use StreamYards at all, okay? It's not worth it for me. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, I'm off my soapbox. You can now talk.
Listen, Michelle, I got to cash out this money, and then I got to go to the store. So I'll be back later. All right, I'm gonna work on the show for tonight. We're gonna get the show going. That's gonna be on Troll Conspiracy with MicheleMarieDalene, probably Rick Productions, probably hopefully Russ, and maybe just maybe Miss Hussey. Okay. All right. So I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. So just go ahead. Make sure to post me StreamYard's link in advance so I can introduce myself to them and we can talk before we go live. It would help a lot. So I'm trying to, like I point out, is so as far as the troll's concerned, they can go pound sand because I'm not in violation in terms of service. Okay, I'm a small channel. The reason I'm small, the reason I'm so itty bitty, is because I don't push the envelope with YouTube. I really don't. I used to do it more at night. And that's why we don't do a night show anymore. Because YouTube, especially under the new management, is cracking down on that. At least to some extent. They're not doing a good job at it, but they're doing something about it. Hi, buddy Chacha, how you doing? I'm not sure if you ever noticed when Paul said goodbye. Yes, I did, believe it or not. So, we'll see what happens tonight with Noodles on his new channel. That's all I can tell you, guys. I don't know how he does this. I know he's impressed by my technology and the things that I do, the hardware and software-wise. But StreamYards is a smoking gun. It really is. And for some things, friends you can trust, it's great. But when you have total strangers coming up on panel StreamYard is a time bomb. I love the idea of a retro TV night. That would be on Discord. Or maybe on Kick TV, kick.com. Absolutely. I'm thinking about the same thing. Shoot, you probably could just stream Crackle or something, or stream, but they don't have commercials. Oh, they don't have retro commercials. It's not like TV Land. And the Christmas show. Okay, what's a little bit Anna Nicole Smith? The name sounds familiar. I don't know much about it. But yeah, we can play that on Discord. I think my show is 70s, 80s, maybe early 90s. Shoot, you could go ahead and download all the shows and like a whole night, TV night from prime time slot from 7 until 11 o'clock. Like from each network, from each different decade. They might be interested. No, I don't know why. My channel's not for sale. You're not doing to me what happened in the movie network from CCA buying them. No. Nope, sorry, I'm not selling. Nor am I joining a multi-channel network distribution platform, MCN, where I end up giving up my rights to my content. No, same thing. No way. So, I mean, Miss Hussey, I'm going to talk to Miss Hussey vaguely on Twitch when I let her know that Noodles wanted to contact her. And, Wig Industry said she was a guest model, beautiful blonde. Nope, sorry, not for sale. You're not buying controlling interest in my network, my channel, sorry. Well, guys, so why don't we go ahead and take care of some business? Absolutely. And also, we are going to be, hopefully, in a few days, we'll be trying to do some more 1080p with T-Mobile. Once my new billing cycle starts, we'll start that up. But for now, I want to say thank you, everybody, for being on here. I'll see you tonight somewhere. If it's not on Noodle's channel, it'll be on here. I don't know what time it'll be on my channel, but we'll get something going, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. And I'm going to fix that, too. Oh, yes.